Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde Oguntade, with a special shout out to all the donors of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy. I want to let y'all know, brothers and sisters, that we have waxed the floor, brothers and sisters. We have waxed the floor. Your school is ready for decoration. I repeat, your school is ready for decoration. I repeat, your school, my school, our school, the first school in American history built by the African diaspora, is ready for decoration, brothers and sisters. We have not gotten our final building inspection. We are being held up, but we are going to be patient and respectful as we can possibly be under the circumstances, brothers and sisters. Your school is ready to be decorated, but we need a certificate of occupancy. Your school is ready to be decorated, but we need a certificate of occupancy. I want to thank all my donors who've been standing with us. We are complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school.
Yo, can y'all hear? Is the sound good? Is the sound good? Y'all funny, dog. They on Umar ass already. Oh, y'all already on this man head, bro. Man. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go.
This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Tunde Oguntade, with a special shout out.
My boy said Tunde Oguntade. What? My boy say Tunde Oguntade. Hold on, man. Let's see what Umar talking about, man. Umar.
So yeah, in the summertime, when you turn it back on, it'll just run for a little bit and check out.
Okay. Right, okay. And so up here, let's take a look at the classrooms. They're all basically the same size. As you can see, nice space. We took the old carpet off the floor. So most of these floors are going to be retiled. Some of them are going to be recarpeted. These 3 classrooms in a row that you see, including the one you're standing in, one is going to be a parent visitor center. Another one is going to be a student activity room. And the third one is probably going to be a library. But these 3 are going to be more multi-purpose, not instructional. Right. Instructional is going to be the long haul because we don't want the kids so close to the front. Right. So this is
so yeah, in the summertime, when you turn it back.
Shout out my boy Tunde. Hold on.
FDMG Leadership Academy is an educational institution focused on African.
Oh no, there's too much music. It's too much music. We about to get to it. Hold on, we are about to get to it. I promise y'all. Keep that one too. Hold on. I got y'all. Shout out to y'all. I got y'all. I promise. Hold on. Let's just start right here. I'm gonna let this play for a minute, then we're gonna get going, y'all. Hold on. We're just gonna run through this, then we're gonna get to the school. We're gonna get to talking about the school. Let's go. I see you. X said, Slim Jones, Nurse Lady T, Miss Duval, Mike from the Ville, Trey Original. What's up with it? Hold on, y'all.
I hope Antoine Fuqua don't go for that nonsense. Now, let's get.
Boy, I'm talking about. I went 3 minutes in. This nigga say Antoine Fuqua. It's everything he say just. All right, let's go.
A nephew can do. I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I wanted to be Michael Jackson. I had the jackets, the gloves.
Did I shout out Nurse Lady T? Let's go.
I did the dance. My mother named me after his older brother, Jermaine. I was born Jermaine, not Umar. My father changed my name when I was approximately 7 years of age. Let's get into this. Michael Jackson. First of all, I can't believe that you got Caucasian Nation out here, white America, running around complaining, Art, that the movie did not cover the child sex abuse allegations.
Whoa.
How dare Caucasian Nation get upset because the movie didn't cover the child sex allegations? Art, the movie doesn't need to cover the child sex allegations. Not part one, not part two. And why not, Art? Because Michael Jackson was never convicted of any child sex allegations.
All right, he's saying that too much. I ain't gonna lie.
Acquitted.
It ain't the topic. It's what he's saying over and over. I don't want to.
Of all charges. And I saw an interview with my Philadelphia brother Coleman Domingo and my beautiful sister Nia Long. They were promoting the Michael movie.
Man,
he came to this world to inspire through his music. And just like Christ, he was unalived because of his mission. Now let's run through the timeline, Mike. Let's run through the timeline, Art. Thriller, Michael Jackson's 6th album. Most people don't know Michael Jackson had 5 albums before Thriller, Art. 5 of them. One of them was produced right here in Philadelphia. Kenny Gamble and Huff. Michael lived in Philly for a minute while he was working on the one album with Gamble and Huff. So anyway, he had 5 studio albums. Thriller was the 6th. He left Motown, got with Quincy Jones. They do Thriller. Thriller is released November the 29th of 1982, Art. November 29th, 1982. By 1984, it is put in the Guinness Book of World Records as the #1 selling album of all time. Guess what Michael Jackson decides he wants to do, Art? Hold on, we ain't there yet. I'm going to get there. So, Thriller in 1982, Guinness Book of World Records in 1984. In August of 1985, Art, 1985, guess what Michael Jackson decides he wants to do? He decides to make the biggest single publishing rights purchase in music history. Michael Jackson pays $47.5 million for the ATV music catalog. 4,000 songs, Art. This is August the 10th of 1985. Thriller came out November 29th, 1982. He's in the Guinness Book of World Records, 1984. So he's still riding Thriller, Art. He's still riding the wave. But Mike doesn't settle. Most entertainers would have done what? Chilled with their money. Mike said, nah, I don't just want to be a musician. I want to own the game. I don't just want to be a musician. I want to own the game. So guess what he does? He buys ATV music catalog, Art, 4,000 songs, 125 Beatles classics. 125 Beatles classics. Elvis Presley's music, a sizable collection of Elvis music. Guess who else, Art? Little Richard, Bruce Springsteen, Cher, and a whole host of other artists. Art, he owns their publishing. Michael Jackson does this. It's the largest music publishing acquisition by a single artist in history. That is 1985. So he's on top of the world, Art, on top of the world. And then guess what he does? A decision that he will regret. In 1991, he signs a 15-year, 6-album deal with Sony Records. A 15-year, 6-album deal with Sony Records. This deal, Art, will bring Michael Jackson $1 billion plus over the course of the 15-year contract. He owes them 6 albums. He gets 25% of the revenue share, and he gets to start his own label, right? Everything going fine. Then he makes another decision that I think he regrets, Art. So the 1991 contract, that's only for his own personal catalog. You with me? The 6 albums that include Thriller. That's the 15-year 6 albums with Sony, 91. But guess what Mike does in 1995, Art? He allows Sony Records to buy a 50% share of the ATV catalog. Elvis, Beatles, Rolling Stones, Bruce Springsteen, Cher, Little Richard. Sony Records pays Michael Jackson $95 million for a 50% stake in the ATV music catalog. This makes Michael Jackson basically a 50% owner with Sony Records, right? My third rule of racism is what? White people don't share power with black people. White people do not share power with black people. Sony Records did not sign Michael to those 2 contracts. Sony Records, Art, did not sign Michael Jackson to those 2 contracts just for him to be with them for 15 years. They brought him to the table so they could take over his music completely. And I believe, allegedly, let me say allegedly, I believe this same company was the cause of Michael Jackson's death. Allegedly, I believe that. Now, stay with me. As soon as Michael signs the contract in 95, Art, for the catalogs, he automatically starts falling out with Tommy Mottola. He's not getting his revenue share. They're not letting him make the decisions that he want to make, Art. Mike ain't feeling this at all. Okay? Now, Tommy Mottola.
Nigga, that's not what the hell we here to talk about. Shout out to you for keeping it going, though, Umar. But that's not what we're here to talk about today, brother. We can get into it. Let me turn all the chats on. I can't see everything. I got to shout out everybody. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I say, yo, what up with it? What up with it? I see y'all. We are back. Finally. Finally. Umar, is the school finished? Umar. Is the school finished? Hold on. Shout out to y'all, man. Let me show some love to the chat before we get into it. Let me show the chat some love. Read a few of them. We got Mike from the Ville says, who's arguing politics? Hard to stay on topics. Uh-oh. Slim Jones says, we aren't discussing political parties right now. Sir, Nurse Lady T says, no 10 more years. Miss Duval says, somebody said free Diddy. Keep his ass in prison. Exo Mel says, FDMG is the school, and I will send my son if I had one. Anonymous says, salute, morning, and grand rising. X says, Umar hasn't hired not one staff member, just scamming. Miss Duval said, Umar, is the school finished? Nurse Lady T showing love to Anonymous. Next up says free Diddy. Yo. John Patrick. Okay, I see. Miss Duval, I see you. Gregory Bean shouting out Miss Duval. What's up, John Patrick? What's up, Gregory Bean? Where they at? X said, what's up with it? Everybody talking about the Michael Jackson movie and all that. Yeah, let's get to this school, man. Let's get to this school. Umar, is the school done, bro? What are we doing? What are you doing? I'm not here to be one of those, I'm on his ass and I don't know. We just looking at it and we gonna see how we feel once we see what's going on, right? We gonna give our opinions. What it is it Bright Street says? Bright Streets, how the feds ain't get him yet. Man. Is the scam, is it a long running scam with like a little, is the progress here and there? Like even now, it's always, come on. Let's.
Is the status of the school?
Frederick Douglass Marcus.
What is the status of the school?
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. What is the status of the school? Well, tomorrow morning I got to meet with a door contractor. I want to get some new doors. The doors we got are good. You know, they're secure, but they're old. And since the school is 15 years old, physically the school is 15 years old. Mm-hmm. We've had it for 5 of those 15. I want to give it a fresh look. So I want fresh doors. We got another paint job, another layer of paint. We got some floors to cover up. Once we cover up the floors, put that other layer of paint, it's time for inspection. We at the finish line. So I hope to be applying for the inspection before summer ends. And some might say, why not next week? Something always comes up every time you're at the finish line. Something always comes. Some little.
Is that the scam right there? Is that the key to the scam right there? Always something coming up. It's always, wow. The first comment right here says tomorrow morning, door contractor. Then later this week, the pencil sharpener installers. Come on, bro. This one says, why when someone repeats a question you ask them, it's usually them trying to buy time to find the right lie. Then someone says, Ninja just be lying on the spot. Hold on one more time. We're going to play this one more time. But first, what we're going to do is shout out to the donations, the super duper support, super stepping. We got Gregory Bean. Let's go. Said that boy Umar should have been in that Stay Scheming. The Stay Scheming video. Listen, this is a long running scam, bro. Is this, I'm asking the question, I'm posing the question, is this the long running scam? The fact that it's always something going on, or is that the actuality of it, bro? We don't know what it takes to open a school, right? We don't know what it takes to get city ordinances cleared and having a building cleared, not just a building for your business, not just a building that you have to insure for you. You have to make sure you have insurance to cover all these kids. Everything has to be proper, the plumbing, the lighting. If you do a mechanic work, nobody's coming in there to check that like that, right? Like you rent a garage, open it up. It may be the ceiling may be a little flimsy in one spot. The plumbing may not be the best. Man, they'll open that. Oh, go ahead. This is children involved here. So I'm just wondering, I'm just shooting him some bail and just being honest. I'm not doing it. So I don't know what it takes to open a school, bro. I don't know what the hell it takes. But is this the scam? Because that could be the scam. Oh, it's always this. It's always something. When you get to the finish line, let's go though.
What is the status of the school?
Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey. What is the status of the school? Well, tomorrow morning I got to meet with a door contractor. I want to get some new doors. The doors we got are good. You know, they're secure, but they're old. And since the school is 15 years old, physically the school is 15 years old. We've had it for 5 of those 15. I want to give it a fresh look. So I want fresh doors. We got another paint job, another layer of paint. We got some floors to cover up. Once we cover up the floors, put that other layer of paint, it's time for inspection. We're at the finish line. So I hope to be applying for the inspection before summer ends. And some might say, why not next week? Something always comes up every time you're at the finish line. Something.
Come on, bro. That sound. Let it
always comes. Some little fix this, you know. But we right there, you know. So my thing is, let's get the building permitted before the end of the summer so we can have a grand opening probably for Kwanzaa. But we're going to start educating the children next.
What is the status of the school?
It's the question everybody wants to know. What is the status of the school? According to Umar,
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde Oguntade, with a special shout out.
Ifa Tunde Oguntade. Hold on. I gotta learn how to talk that.
Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and
I ain't black enough. I gotta learn how to speak that. What the fuck did he?
Pan-Africanism. This is your big brother, Dr. Umar Ifa Tunde Oguntade, with a
Ifa Tunde Oguntade. That's a whole name? I only got, man.
Special shout out to all the donors of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy. I want to let y'all know, brothers and sisters, that we have waxed the floor, brothers and sisters. We have waxed the floor. Your school is ready for decoration. I repeat, your school is ready for decoration. I repeat, your school, my school, our school, the first school in American history built by the African diaspora is ready for decoration, brothers and sisters.
Talk that shit.
We have
Umar.
not.
Hold on. I see y'all talking shit in the goddamn car. Let's go, Umar. We got a school. He got the school. The floors have been waxed, brothers and sisters. The toilet paper is on the rollers, brothers and sisters. We got a school, brothers and sisters. The paint is on the walls. What are we waiting on now?
Gotten our final building inspection. We are being held up.
Oh, damn again, bro. Oh, I thought we were celebrating. What the fuck?
Diaspora is ready for decoration, brothers and sisters.
Yes.
We have not gotten our final building inspection.
Huh?
We are being held up.
What?
But we are going to be patient and respectful.
We've been
as patient and respectful as we can possibly be under the circumstances, brothers
We've been patient.
and sisters. Your school is ready to be decorated, but we need a certificate of occupancy. Your school is ready to be decorated, but we need a certificate of occupancy.
Hold on, we need some more shit. Hold on, bro. It's some more shit, huh? We need some more. Listen, bro, and listen, I'm making jokes, but honestly, I don't know what it requires to open a school, bro. This man, listen, bro, in the midst of all the jokes and entertainment, has anybody tried to restore a building and open it for business? Not a home, not remodel a home. Has anybody restored a building and opened it for business, let alone a school? Because I'm as many jokes as I'm making, I don't know the requirements. But it do, man, it sound like some bullshit.
I want to thank all my donors who've been standing with us. We are complete, brothers and sisters. Look at your school. Look at your school, brothers and sisters. We are complete, and we are ready to decorate for our children. We are ready to decorate for our community. Douglas and Marcus Garvey Academy is ready to operate, brothers and sisters. We are ready to operate, brothers and sisters. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy.
I thought, oh, yeah, okay.
You must donate or you cannot participate. I said you must donate or you cannot participate. Look at those.
Damn, so hold on, wait a minute. If I don't donate, I can't come out there and help clean up? What if I wanted to do some contract work? What if I wanted to clean up? What if I wanted to, let me do the ceilings. Let me redo the paneling on the ceilings. Let me do some lighting. What if I wanted to redo the floors? What if I were going to do so if I was going to, hold on, bro, what you mean you can't participate? Oh, you saying I can't be a part of the school? So my kid can't come there if I didn't donate? So is this a private school? Is this a private school? What kind of school is this? What's the requirements for the students, bro? Do the parents have to make a certain amount? Like, how do you know that the parents are going to be able to, do we have to pay for this? Because you just said, if you don't donate, you can't participate. So what if I got a kid that I want to go there and learn from you, but I'm not financially able to donate $100 a month? What if I gave you $10 one time or no money at all? My kid gotta suffer. My kid can't come. You can see my kid gotta suffer. What is he saying? Hold on. Let's go. Shout out Gregory Bean once again, going crazy on the super chat. Let's go. Says, I'm glad he keeps stealing. His supporters are idiots and deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it, Future. You deserve it. I pay so many dues. I never lose my cool.
Floors, brothers and sisters, we ready. The FDMG Pan-Africanists will be learning. We are ready, brothers. And look at the shine on that floor, brothers and sisters. Are y'all ready for academic revolution? Are y'all ready for academic revolution? Are y'all ready for the intellectual insurrection, brothers and sisters? In this holy building, in these sacred classrooms.
Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. Gregory Bean showing out. Ken Griffin Jr., shout out to you, bro. Much appreciation, much love, all of that, much gratitude. Thank you. That's what helps keeps the lights on, keep the tent rent paid, everything. You know what I'm saying? This ain't this machine don't move without gas or oil, man. You know what I'm saying? It's an engine pushing this mug. So thank you. Much gratitude. Super duper salute, man. Keep going, y'all. Hey, join the love train. Looking at. Shout out to y'all, man. Let's go.
In these sacred walls, there will be an academic and intellectual revolution like one you have never seen in your life, brothers and sisters. Like one you have never seen in your life. The revolution is coming, academic and intellectual. Black boys will be saved. Black girls will be saved. And the community programming will be off the hook. I said the community programming will be off the hook. I said the community programming will be off the hook, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The community programming will be off the hook. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. This is the Teacher's Lounge. This is the Teacher's Lounge. This is the teacher's lounge, brothers and
He didn't know he walked in a little ass room. That's why he started. It's just the teacher's lounge. This is the teacher's.
sisters. We got to get a couch for our teachers. We got to get a refrigerator for our teachers. We got to get a television
He probably knew. I'm just talking shit.
for our teachers, brothers and sisters. It's nation time. It's nation time, brothers and sisters. We not playing no games. It's nation time. We not playing no games. The time is now, brothers and sisters. The time is now. Stop playing the game. They said we stole the money. They say there would never be no school, but I'm here to tell you today the school is done and the school is ready. I said the school is done and the school is ready, brothers and sisters. The
We just need.
school is done and the school is ready. The wait is over, but we need a final building inspection, brothers and sisters. The wait is over, but we need a final building inspection, brothers and sisters. That's what we're dealing with right now.
So is this shit ever gonna listen? I'm all for it. All right, I'm gonna just say this. I'm all for it. I would love to see it happen. Do it. But damn. Dog, they all are wilding in the chat. They said the wait is over, but I'm sure you guys have seen some of the videos showing the opposing, not opposing, excuse me, the opposite side of the street, the other buildings. I hate to do this like I'm trying. Let's just, all right.
Today is August 24th, by the way. 6:30 p.m. That's the school.
So what they showed was a building across the street where it's boarded up, right? Which is also a part of the school. Does anybody know how much?
I guess this is the gymnasium or whatever, cause that's that. And then you have that. And you have this big building here. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, without a couple $1 million, it's not going to be done. There's way too much that needs to be done.
I don't know how much it costs to rehab a building of that size. Then again, it's also 3 buildings. 3 separate buildings. The plumbing, I can only imagine the cost. I'm shooting Umar bail. Somebody has to speak for him. Everybody trying to speak against him. How y'all know Umar ain't trying to get this side of the street complete first so we can go ahead and start learning? It may be so much more work to do with that other side that's across the street, right? So much more work that it's going to set this back. At least with this, we're close. So let me separate these two. At least with this over here, I can go ahead and get started, right? And it's been taking so long because it's an old building. Yeah, the money is coming in, but it's not coming in like the lumps that you think. I've acquired this much over time, and it's going out as it comes in. I'm just trying to shoot him some bail. Everybody gonna try to cut his head off. Especially when I read these chats. I already know. I'm about to read the chats, matter of fact. I already know. I saw some of them already. See? Soon as I look over here. Patrick Gallband says, we just need to get the toilet paper, brothers and sisters. That's all we need. Toilet paper. Brothers and sisters. Listen, I knew soon as
Did y'all hear that? Quaker Grits is $20 million a year off black folks. Quaker Grits. Can I have your grit money for 1 year? Give me your grit money for 1 year and I will build 10 schools across this country. Give me your grits. Give me your Quaker Grits. No more grits for 1 year. Can we sacrifice our grits for 1 year? Can we?
Hey. Mel says 2048, I'll be too old to procreate. You got to do better than that. Mike from the Ville says LMAO. Slim Jones says he'll scam you by letting you think you in on the scam. Nurse Lady says, man, no. He got that, I'm sure, on foreclosed properly. Oh, I'm sure on foreclosed properly. Huh? And he knows he has grants and funding, I'm sure. Oh my God. Hold on, what this man Gregory said. Mike from the Ville, that man said, you and your kids done graduated already. Hold on. Gregory Bean says, I'm not mad at Umar. I want in on the scam. Anonymous shouting out Mels. Mel says, you have to say it 3 times or they won't get it. Says, I'm telling y'all, I was 8 years old, couldn't wait to attend. I'm 54 now with grandkids. The school's still not open, man. Get the hell out of here. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny. Nurse Lady T says, man, he got that for pennies. Slim Jones says, told you there was a gym, Mills. So that was a gym? Mike from the Ville said, that's the school board. Nurse Lady says he has them in a condemned area. Anonymous says, I'm going to sit back, let y'all handle up. ID Juan Kenobi says August 24th. ADHD Max says, that's a bunch of rainbow teachers. Oh, there's a bunch of rainbow teachers that lost their jobs. Wow. Ms. Duval said, okay, Umar, I take back all the shit I was talking. Mike from the Ville says, the school is finished and ready, but Anonymous says, hit that like and the savior or hit the cash app. Y'all watching, I hope y'all liking. Let's go, Mel says. Gregory Bean said, tiny school. Says, got to get the teachers first. Gregory Bean says, do some small ass rooms. Mr. Duval says, exactly, Mel says, only for academics. Anonymous says, Umar needs my skid steer and tractor help. LOL, cow shit is fertilizer. Man, Umar needs. Slim Jones says he should have a staff introduction. Wow. Tank says, shout out to Dr. Umar. Mel says, share the stream. King Alpha says, bro, nobody understands the amount of time and money it takes to build a school without government funding, especially when certain people don't want it done. See, didn't I make that point, guys? Didn't I make that point? None of us are opening a school. Has anybody even had to rehab a building, a condemned building? Has anybody had to rehab a building and open it for business? So we don't even, if you don't know what it takes to do that, we damn sure don't know the ins and outs, how much time, attention, money it takes to open a school, bro, because kids have to come in. I'm just trying to shoot the man some bail. Everybody can't be, this can't be like the gun line for Umar. Or if Umar come here, he getting shot down. Like, no, everybody can't be again. This ain't no flock mentality. You know what I mean? Somebody got to be the devil's advocate. I hate to use that term in this case because I know people are saying he's a scammer, but fuck that right now. I'm going to stand with Umar. Do I feel like things could have possibly been handled better and all that? Yeah. Do I know if he's scamming for sure? No. Is there suspicions in activity? Yeah. But to his defense, we don't know what it takes. We don't know the ordinances. We don't know let's go once again. Gregory Bean, let's go. That neighborhood looking like the school needs a new name. The Nino Brown and Denise. Oh my. Not the NBDFLA Academy, the Nino Brown and Demetrius Flannery Leadership Academy. Oh my gosh, bro, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. Super duper salute. Much gratitude. XO Mel says $, the Ruminati Network on Cash App. $, the Ruminati Network on Cash App. If you want to donate $1, man, we'll go get a new mask this week or something like that. Shout out to y'all. We not promising no school or nothing like that. The donations here are going to exactly what you see. The operation, the network. We ain't finna, I got a school. Hey, y'all. Shout out to Umar. My intentions ain't in question. Damn, it sound like hold on, I'm on Umar's side. Y'all got Umar fucked up, bro. The school is open. Y'all really just hating. See, this is the problem. Tell him, Umar. Umar finna tell y'all, bro. None of y'all ain't even trying to do this part. When he says that, the institution, that is correct. Investment over time, not one-time donations, unless it's going to be a bunch of like $1 million and multiple $100,000 one-time donations, right? But he's not lying. I'm also not, I'm just shooting him some bail and giving him credit when he's right. But I'm not saying that he's the man for the job either, man. We not finna bash him, bro. Shout out Umar, bro. Hold on. Somebody got to stand. Hold on, bro. First of all, hold on. Put some respect on this man's name real quick. Shout out Gregory Bean going crazy with the cash apps right now. Setting it off in his mother. Whoa, yeah. Set it off in his mother. Shout out to Gregory Bean, man. Super duper salute for the $9.99 cash app. Super step. Let's go. He says Umar is very charismatic he is a very charismatic and intelligent person. He's well spoken and commands attention when he speaks. He's also a pathological liar and a damn thief. Damn it, Umar. Hey, y'all, put a 1 in the chat if Gregory Bean was absolutely correct. If that's what it is, he got it all. Umar is scheming and scamming. That shit sound good. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with Gregory Bean, man. Umar is a very charismatic and intelligent person. Umar is very well spoken and commands attention when he speaks. Umar is also a pathological liar and a damn thief. 1 in the chat if you agree. One's coming in already. Hi, damn. Hi, damn. Look at the look on his face right there. Oh my God, look at that look. He looked like what this man just said too. Pathological liar and a damn thief. Look at that look, bro. Why did it have to stop right here? Oh my gosh.
Which one? Really?
Yeah.
Whole cities?
Yes, the whole city. Yes.
We don't know.
Bruh, Umar got the Birdman hand rub and don't even, he's trying to contain the Birdman hand rub with the fist fumble. He over fumbling his fist. Man, come on, bruh. He can smell the money. He can hear it. Nick Cannon said, you gonna help me? When Nick Cannon said, you gonna help me do this, all he seen was opportunity for him to, come on, Umar.
Yes.
I'm trying to shoot you bail, bro. Then is that a red leather dashiki? This nigga, is you dressed like Show Enough or Martin on a stand-up?
It's a city in Florida.
Eddie Murphy and Roy just finna go get a city. Ninja, there's 12 cents. Just go get one. Dog, that's a red leather dash. Oh my. Am I the scammer? Sure enough.
Big.
You heard it. So I need this because we're going to wrap it up because you've been dropping so much wisdom and information.
Yes, sir. 50 million.
Anonymous says, what happened to that boy? Right. Gregory Bean says, LOL at go get a city. Man, go get a city. Hey, y'all want to go get a city real quick? I'm about to stop by Walmart. Y'all want to go grab a city real quick on the way back? Okay. XS says anonymous stomach hurt, and Slim Jones says he got that. You know you done fucked up, right? Don't you look? Gio Roman says put some respect on his name. Nurse Lady T says, man, I need a city. Gio Roman says the whole city, bro. Come on, bro. Ivory Coast Eddie Murphy looking at, bro. Come on, bro. Pan African Eddie Murphy look. Come on, bro. This man got on a. Food is raw. Dashiki winning. Oh my God.
Hey, that's
who you love. I don't care who you date. I do like the weapon of mass construction idea. I'm all for everybody being pro their race. I'm all for everybody being pro people. Just don't be pro bigotry or hatred, or you know what I mean. You could be pro black, pro white, pro whatever the fuck. Everybody's supposed to have pride in who they are and what they are and where they come from. Just don't be pro you and anti everything else. And don't be closed minded to think that you and yours or wherever you came from is the only or the only good or the best and the only deserving or whatever. I don't give a damn about nobody being pro shit. Just don't be anti everything else, just because you pro that don't mean everything else ain't as equal or maybe better or, you know, or not as good in some senses, but in other senses better. Like, man, and it ain't all of one, everything that's good or bad. It ain't all of one nothing. Niggas done me wrong. White people did too. Asians did too. Also, people from all of the races I named and other ones done treated me right too.
pendantly.
And then you can't speak. I think there's certain guidelines you have to stay within when you have a nonprofit. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the talk is. I don't know that for sure, and y'all know usually we will go ahead and look that up, right? We're gonna keep with the content today. Shout out to y'all. Keep running them likes up. I can't believe the likes are this low. We should have been at least 30 likes right now. The number's kind of funny, but let's go. Run the likes up. Let's get to 15 likes, man. We need 3 more, man. I know y'all strong. See, let's move on. We talking about the school right now, bro. We talking about the school.
From that time, when did you start raising money and all that? You know, and when did it all start? When was the genesis of FDMG school?
I had the idea to open a school since I was in college.
Okay.
That idea became more serious when I became an assistant principal. It became even more serious when I became a principal. It was further intensified by being a school psychologist, because they're sending me kids to be evaluated for learning disabilities and autism and ADHD and conduct disorder and emotional disturbances, and nothing's wrong with these babies. They can learn fine. The only problem is they've never been taught. So the pain and agony of fighting for our children every day, fighting their teachers, some of them black, it wasn't all white people, some of them black, fighting their parents, nothing's wrong with your child. They don't have a learning disability, they have a lazy disability. I want y'all to hear me when I say that. Most of our children in special ed in America do not have a learning disability. They can read if they want to. They can learn how to do math if they want to. They have a lazy disability, and nobody's making them do their best. And so all of that professional pain is what drove me to finally taking the steps necessary, Sister Rod, Brother Jamar, to open up my own school. My first donation for the FDMG was taken in St. Louis, Missouri. Shout out to St. Louis. The spring of 2014.
Shout out to St. Louis.
Y'all be seeing stuff saying he been raising money for 10 years. That's a damn lie. The first donation was spring of 14, St. Louis, Missouri. There was brothers and sisters there. It was a jam-packed house.
Well, it's been 12 years now. If that was 14.
Okay. And we raised that money to pay the attorney to enter a bid in order to try and purchase the St. Paul's College in Lawrenceville, Virginia, which was a former HBCU built by a close friend of Booker T. Washington and George Washington Carver. That was our original goal. Raise $2 million real quick and get to HBCU. We were unsuccessful.
And this was 6 years ago, you said, yes?
That was the spring of 2014.
Okay.
And St. Paul's was sold about 2 or 3 years later to the Chinese. And that is an insult to our ancestors. We let the Chinese buy an HBCU with all these black millionaires. That's an insult.
Oh, the Chinese and the Japanese come in and they fucking buy up all kind of shit. Like I remember when the hot record, all the record here cost like $4. Started getting the money, started getting donated $50,000. Yes.
Well,
about 700 donations from you.
So it's been 6.5
getting the money.
years now.
Started getting donations. From what I understand, you raised about $750,000. Yes.
Well,
This was 14 years ago. They say the number now. Well, what I saw floating in the chat, the number is like 3 or 4 million. I don't know.
$750,000. About 20 months ago.
Run them likes up. 5 more, get us to 20. Run the likes up. Share the stream. We're back.
You end up purchasing 2 buildings, yes?
4 buildings.
4 buildings. Okay. For about
2 schools, 4 buildings.
2 schools, 4 buildings for $400,000.
It was more than that.
Okay. Well, everybody wants to know, where's the extra money? Where'd the extra money go? And why is it taking so long to open this school? Like people feel like, and I'm not just going to say people feel, because I'm also going to share a story with you as well.
This was 5 years ago, this interview. Once again, I'm not here to bash Umar. I'm going to take the stance and I'm going to defend Umar in this case because I know the entire chat. I think I saw maybe one person in support of Umar so far. So I'm going to stand on it for Umar, bro. I'm going to, y'all don't know what it takes to open the school. Y'all, me included, don't know what it takes to open the school. Depending on what type of business you have, you may have to get licensed, bonded, and insured. That's just for a business that you can have. Let's say you're doing some type of construction or even cleaning, debris removal, stuff like that. You got to licensed, bonded, insured. Have you ever had to deal with zoning? Have you ever had to have an entire plumbing system repaired from the inside? What about a ceiling on I'm gonna just estimate 15,000 square foot building? Have you ever had to repair a ceiling on a 15,000 square foot building? Now, he may have gotten these buildings for a good price, but by him not being a contractor, him being possibly biting off more than he can chew, not knowing what to look for, not knowing, he's not a surveyor, right? So he doesn't know, he's not an appraiser, a surveyor. He doesn't do inspections. He don't know water damage, foundational damage, like structural damage. He doesn't know what he's looking for when he's walking in. All he sees is the buildings and thinks, oh, it just needs some paint. It need to clean up. Oh, we just need to put some panels in the ceiling. Oh, we just need to get the water turned on. Oh, that's it. What about the electrical for 4 different buildings? You know, like even trying to figure out which switch goes to which. And it might need rewiring or something. You know, it's a lot. It might be so much more that goes into it, bro. And then it's one man trying to do all this shit on his own, bro. It's one man. XS says rumor donated on the low. Gio says there's grants for that though, rumor, and don't cost as much as you think. Listen, Umar don't want the. You heard what he said. He's doing it. He wants to do it with the support of his people. Right? Demo, damn, look at Demo. Demo said Chat GBT says 1 to 3 years to start a school. Nurse Lady T said he should have a team. I agree, he should have a team. I agree. Slim Jones says, rumor, don't coat for him, bro. Don't do it. Come on, bro. Somebody, Umar, bro, I need help.
But people feel like, the time that 6 years is just a very long time to be raising money. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And to finally get the buildings that you ended up getting that are in disrepair and all of that. And
Patrick Garvin says Dr. Umar needs what? Oh, Ian Omar and Tim Walls on the board of directors. Geo on good med, still so cloud. Oh, okay. Shout out Anonymous. Hey man, glad you good, bro. Oh, Geo says glad you made it safe, rumor. Man, I appreciate you, bro. Mel says, I don't think it's flat, but I think it's a curve. Not exactly a sphere. What the hell did y'all talk about? The shape of the earth or some shit? Gregory Bean says, Umar believes learning disabilities are laziness. Wow. Lord Jamar believes the earth is flat. Slim Jones says the earth is flat. Oh, that's why Mel says the flat sphere, whatever the hell. 14, it was a lie, Jay Tay says. Uh-oh, it lied to me. Miss Duval says, so everybody in special ed was lazy, LOL. Anonymous says, all I need in this life of sin is me and some donations. Tell me lies, get a snow bunny, just me and my donations. That's funny as hell, bro. Let's go. Nurse Lady T says, I told y'all he did that 501c so he can get the grants and food grants. He definitely know what he's doing. That's probably what's taking the time. Xavier says, Umar know the feds investigating him. That's the only reason he painted and did them floors. He going to prison. Wow. God King says, buy it, son. Patrick says, we just need a new bus, fam, and 30 brand new school buses. Panhandling. Anonymous says, no, Gio Roman says panhandling. Anonymous says, welcome to America looking ass. Mel sent a butterfly. Appreciate it. I gotta hit that Michael Jackson now. You give me butterflies. You literally just sent me butterflies. Appreciate it. Patrick Garber says, but a Somali knows what it takes to open a learning center. Demo, who's on his team?
And I think it's the transparency that people are looking for. A lot of people are looking for you to be more transparent, and when they don't see this transparency,
here you go. He finna go off.
It makes them feel
he about to go off.
What? Skeptical.
Okay. Let me speak to some of that.
Yes, please.
Okay. Number one, I'm transparent with my donors. I'm transparent.
Now I'm being told that there, people say when your actual donors will ask certain things, they said you will sometimes block them and all this type of stuff.
That is not true. Those are not donors. Those are haters. My donors have direct access to me. I talk to them. I know who they are. Most of them are repeat donors. My donors range everywhere from Black professionals. I have lawyers. I have engineers. I have business owners, all the way down to the retired great-grandmom who's sending me $10 a month because she want to see this plan come to fruition. Haters don't donate. Donors don't hate. So my accountability is only to those who donate. I want to be very clear about that. It's only to those who donate. So people who ask random questions, they'll never get answers because you don't support this. Now, with that being said, let me also say this. The other question that you asked, which is often asked, is 6 years he don't have the school yet. I'm not to blame for that. The community is to blame for that. I cannot manifest the school out of thin air. Schools cost money. They're not houses. They're commercial property. But because we're not used to building things exclusively with black dollars, we don't understand how long it takes to get that done.
Is that the scheme? That's the scheme. Listen, hold on, bro. Umar, I'm on your side, but I gotta say this. I'm always for opposing thoughts and debates and trying to figure, man, fuck all that. Forget all that. Right now, that's the scheme right there, bro. I only want to use black dollar. Bro, the long... Umar, please prove me wrong. This is what I want you to do, brother. Prove me. I'm not even a hater. I'm just a skeptic. And you can call that hate if you want to. You can see that as another form of hate. I said it before. Hate and doubt can be all in the same boat, right? So I'm a skeptic. I will say that. I don't hate you. I actually would like to see you accomplish it. I was more enthusiastic about it less than double digit years ago. Now it's in the double digits, bro. And I understand. Just prove everybody wrong, me included, bro. Because what it sounds like is you found the perfect long-term scheme to run on the black community by selling hope for a African-based education system that would include not only historians, but it was supposed to be teaching black pooling economics, the power of pooling your money, compounding. This was supposed to be the beginning of a new revolution, I guess, or whatever, Umar, with the hope of that. The hope of that is what's gonna keep people coming back. Nigga, Umar, all right, I gotta step. I'm not on your team right now, Umar, bro. I'm not on your team right now. You are the equivalent of a super church preacher, bro. You a Baptist. Oh, I don't want to call one. Man, you one of them preachers in the Bible Belt, man. You living off the people, man, riding Bentleys. You cover it up. I don't know why. I don't know if you don't make the money they make. I don't know if you just living, you taking your 3-4 million, and I don't know what's going on, bro, but it looked like Gregory Bean said, F what it sound like, what it look like, bro. Umar, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Umar, Gregory Bean with the $1.99 super chat, super step. Let's go. F what it sound like, what does it look like? Man, Umar, bro. I'm trying to have your back, brother. It's looking bad out here. You said it. These are your words, man. I'm trying to fight for you. If you know me, you know me. I've always had, I guess you would say, admiration for Umar, or always took a liking to Umar. I always supported his ideologies. Do I agree with him 100%? No. Do I agree with everything that every single part of the ideology, every subcategory, and every single element inside of it? Is that how I feel about the world? No. But I do like the idea of being proud of who you are, being strong and confident in that, speaking highly of it, standing on it. I guess I like the scheme prior to figuring out it was a scam, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not a charter school. I'm not a public school. My school isn't going to subsist on white handouts and government funding. My school is grassroots Pan-African Academy. So it'll take as long as it takes until we raise the money to achieve the goal. It is that simple. Why?
Bruh, so with no definite, you don't have a date that you want to be done indefinitely? Like, okay, I'm by this date, by this year, on this day, we're going to open no matter what. And you can say, brother, well, that makes no sense because there is no matter what, because something always comes up. So it is a matter what. No, I'm just saying, bro, you never even put a date on it to say, brothers and sisters, by this time, there is absolutely no transparency, bro. This is where all the doubt comes from, Umar. And I understand you could say, oh, well, you don't believe, you don't support. Cool. The words of a person who don't donate mean nothing to you, but what about all the people that donated that feel the exact same way as everybody else who didn't?
The school ain't up yet because we're not raising enough money. But guess who don't have to ask those questions? The owner of Quaker Grits, because Negroes give them $11 million a year. Guess who don't have to ask that question? Nike and Air Jordan. Because
hold on, bro. See?
Did y'all hear that? Quaker Grits is $20 million a year off black food.
It's your words,
Quaker
bro.
Grits. Can I have your grit money for 1 year? Give me your grit money for 1 year and I will build 10 schools across this country. Give me your grits. Give me your Quaker Grits. No more grits for 1 year. Can we sacrifice our grits for 1 year? Can we sacrifice the grits? If you give me the grits, $19 million on Quaker Grits. $19 million on Quaker Grits, black folk. If you
Can I have your grit money? Umar, bro, it's hard to fight for this, Nick.
Negroes give them $4 billion, $2 billion a year. Malt liquor, $4 billion a year. Weave, perm, and beauty products, $30 billion a year. Fast food, $1 billion a year.
Nurse Lady T said, so he's saying that we not giving enough, so it's our fault. But this was your idea. Exactly.
Yeah, they don't have to ask the Europeans and the Jews and the Chinese and the Arabs. They don't have to ask how long it's going to take them to get that Negro money. We give it freely. But when one of our own steps up with the track record, the experience, the credentials, and the resume to do something like build a school to save black boys with the hell that black boys are catching in this country, we don't support him because number one, we don't want him to get the credit. Number two, we don't want the responsibility of doing for self. And number three, you understand? We want to find an excuse to keep on depending on white folks. So that's really the answer to that. But I want to answer your other piece. You said, what you do with the leftover money?
I want to build a deck outside of my tent. And if this deck is very important to the black community, right? That I got to build outside of my tent. So if y'all don't donate enough and I don't get to make this deck for the black community, it's y'all fault. It's y'all fault that I couldn't build the deck that I thought of myself. The idea that I had to fix everything, y'all better fund my idea. If not, it's y'all fault. Let's go, Umar.
When you open up the interview tonight,
Tell the
I
truth.
dropped the donation information. I said, get on your Cash App, $FDMG School. I said, get on your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. I said, mail in your checks or money orders, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809. I also said, if you remember, I said, we are running short on the repair money. We don't have it all. We have most of it, but we don't have it all to cover the repairs of the Garvey building. So to me, it is a very common sense question. Something that I don't even think needs to be asked. For somebody to say, what are you doing with the leftover money? We're paying for security so people don't vandalize the property like they've already done. You understand? We have to pay for repairs. We have to pay taxes, upkeep, things of that nature. That's what we're doing with the extra money. The electric system has to be repaired. The plumbing system has to be repaired. We just paid for the roofs to be repaired. The carpentry has to be redone.
Thank you.
You understand? We have.
See, y'all, this is all the stuff that y'all not taking into consideration. And yes, I'm speaking with some attitude because everybody keeps asking me about something that they don't even understand, but they got so many questions about. They want transparency. You never even looked into it yourself to see what it even consists of, brothers and sisters. So, of course, I'm frustrated. Why don't you Google what it would take to get a building up and running basically from scratch after it has been condemned for a numerous amount of years? So if you don't have a donation, you can't get conversation.
Have to do the fire alarm system, the sprinkler system. We have to pay for the building permits. There's a lot of expenses. We have to pay for the grass to be cut. That's not cheap. We have to pay for the grounds to be monitored. There's a lot of cost.
Now, come on now, hold on. It might sound like some bullshit when you already in your mind got something made up about somebody, right? And I'm not saying he's lying. I'm not saying he's not. Ask yourself, though, before you said he was scamming, before you said he was stealing, everything that he just ranted about, that he named off, did you consider that before you said he was stealing money? Before you said he was scheming people, before you said he was running a scam and running a play, did you consider all of that first?
Property like they've already done. The leftover money, something that I don't even think needs to be asked. For somebody to say, what are you doing with the leftover money? We're paying for security so people don't vandalize the property like they've already done. You understand? We have to pay for repairs. We have to pay taxes, upkeep, things of that nature. That's what we're doing with the extra money. The electric system has to be repaired. The plumbing system has to be repaired. We just paid for the roofs to be repaired. The carpentry has to be repaired.
Did you consider all of that before you said that this man was scamming? Did you take into consideration all of the cost? Zoning, ordinances, insurances, licenses. What does it, I don't even know what it takes to what does it take to hire an educator and put them in the building? It might be some more paperwork for that. Has anybody considered any of this before they just jumped out the window and said, oh, he's scamming?
Done. You understand? We have to do the fire alarm system, the sprinkler system.
Nigga, none of you niggas know. I definitely don't. None of you niggas know how much it costs to redo a fire alarm system in a 15,000 plus square foot building. And it's 4 buildings. But we quick to say, oh, he's scamming. Nigga, is kind of scamming. But shout out, hey, man, hell.
We have to pay for the building permits. There's a lot of expenses. We have to pay for the grass to be cut. That's not cheap. We have to.
How much? Come on, bro. Even the grass got to be cut.
Pay for the grounds to be monitored. There's a lot of cost that goes into maintaining 2 schools, not 1, 2. And for me,
2 schools, 4 buildings. And y'all gonna ask where the extra money went. He not wearing Versace. This nigga's wearing dashikis. How much you think a damn dashiki cost? He don't got no style. It ain't like he ain't wearing Versace glasses. He not out here, you know what I'm saying? He not out here looking like one of the dudes from the New Wapian Nation and shit. Like, he not drenched in gold and all this other shit. He don't look like the New Wapian Nation. The Nick, he really be looking broke. SPWR podcast. Let's go. What's up with it, sis? Mike from the Ville says, how much is 2 AA batteries? Geo Roman says, now that's pricey. Mike from the Ville says, that's the fire alarm system there. XS says, why Umar lying about Frederick Douglass being his 8th generation cousin? I'm wondering, do he know Douglass was married to a white woman? Mel says $12.99 at Rose. Mike from the Ville said, if kids need uniforms, that will cost. Gregory Bean says we need to pay for pencil sharpeners. XA says he is lying, rumor. SPWR. Let's go, sis. What's up with it? Showing love. Super duper salute. Gregory Bean says what? Ink for the printers. Hand soap in the bathroom. This is all stuff that y'all haven't considered. Mike from the Ville says we need money for spoons and forks and napkins. We have to order more ketchup packets for the cafeteria. Bruh, y'all. Who said Rumor Johnson? Oh my, that nigga Geo, bro.
I'm happy because we were only looking to get one school, brother and sister. We ended up with two. And to all those coons and trolls who say that.
Hold on. You funny for that.
Buildings are trash. Do you realize the 4 buildings we got are state-of-the-art modern schools? They are not old schools like the ones we went to. They are modern. That campus was renovated at a cost of $13 million in 2011, 9 years ago. And the only reason why we have to renovate is because the building was not secured by the previous owner, which allowed people to get in and do what? Strip the electrical system.
I was about to say, steal the copper.
The plumbing system, strip the HVAC system. Whenever you and Rod Digger ready, only you two and your other brother Godfrey, y'all can drive on down and I will give you a tour. And when you walk through them schools, you tell me if those buildings is trash. First of all, the buildings are in excellent shape. Excellent shape. We just got an offer for one of the buildings over more than $1 million. That sound like trash to you?
Okay, here's.
Hold on now. Hold on. Y'all act like Umar ain't cooking. Umar just broke it down. Xed said he lying. How you know he lying, Xed? How you know he lying? We got to prove.
Here's where I share a little story, brother Umar.
This man said we need money for hall passes, right? You wow. Slim Jones says he got to perpetrate the fraud. Come on, man. Hold on. Y'all going... XA says they're black men who's not wealthy who's opened up schools. They haven't opened up academies though, brother. Those brothers are doing schools in apartment buildings in somebody's apartment while the maintenance man is coming in checking the water heater, brother. The uncle is in the back room sleep while there's 6 children. I'm trying to teach a nation of children, brother. You don't understand why I need your grit money.
So it just so happens that my wife...
I'm not trying to open a charter school. Matter of fact, hey, I'm joking. I'm laughing and watch this though. He about this. XZ. I know you seen this interview, XZ. I know you saw this interview. If not, he's about to get into, Lord Jamar's about to tell a story of a family member of his or something, an in-law or something, opening a school, and watch the pushback Umar give him.
Family has a lot of educators in it. Her sister is a principal of a school right now. Her mother was a teacher, and her father was and is a principal who actually ended up making his own school in East New York, Brooklyn. It's called the Trey Whitfield School. You can look it up. So he's been doing this since like 1983. And how he started was, he started small. He started with 3 portable trailers that were behind like a church. Nobody was doing anything with them. And he went to the, to the church because he was a principal like you. And he said, I guess he got the same inspiration to start his own thing. So he talked to the people at the church. He ended up negotiating some sort of rent where he had to pay $500 a month per trailer. And he had like 280 kids. Now, he didn't have a lot of money. He didn't have a lot of donations and stuff like that. So what did he do? He said, like a lot of schools and stuff,
280 kids, that's a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
They would just throw out old desks and books and stuff like that. He'd go around to different schools and get desks. He'd go to the Board of Education and they'd give him stuff that they were getting rid of, you know what I mean, that they didn't want, books, whatever, all kind of different supplies. So he was using his resources. He did this till about the year 2000, where he then sees like a 4-story big ass building, something pretty comparable to what, you're talking about. Actually, it might be bigger than, it might be like those buildings combined, the ones that you bought. But this is in Brooklyn in East New York, like right off Atlantic Avenue. So anyway,
Umar forehead wrinkled up. He don't like none of that shit. You trying to?
He gets to this building. He said he didn't have $1 for the building, but he goes to the man. He's like, "Yo, I want to get this building for a school," and the guy's like, "Yeah, well," he tells him whatever, I don't know, whatever the price was, and he's like, "Listen, I ain't got no money, but what I do have is I got a friend who's he's like the president of a bank or something like that, and he'll give me a loan, to renovate the place and all that. And if I miss whatever, any payments or something like that, then y'all will just have a free building renovated. You can take the building back and you'll get the shit renovated for free." So he ended up getting in there. And that was in the year 2000. When the year 2020, and this school now has gone on. It's a black school. They don't take no government grants or nothing like that. He does fundraisers and all this. He knows some people in the sports industry and all. Because he used to play football back in the days.
What's the name of the school?
It's called the Trey Whitfield School. Now, I talked to him. He's willing to sit down with you and give you any tips or anything like that of how he did it. You know what I mean? And how he continues to do it.
Did you just hear the way? What's the name of the school? Come on, Umar, bro.
Some people in the sports industry and all.
What's the name of the school?
Play football back in the days.
What's the name of the school?
It's called the Trey Whitfield School. Now,
you can hear it, bro. You can hear it.
Now. I talked to him. He's willing to sit down with you and give you any tips or anything like that of how he did it. You know what I mean? And how he continues to do it. Because this man, and he's been on CNBC, all kind of other stuff like that. But the thing is, he doesn't even have the type of notoriety that you have. You know what I mean? And yeah, and this man was able to make it happen. Like, you know what I mean? Like this man was able to just put his thing, into fruition, use his resources. So maybe we're feeling like, money is the answer for everything. But sometimes it's our resources. How about, could you donate your time or something to help, instead of the money to fix something? How about y'all come in and donate your time to
Ruger World, J for J, Slim Jones, Anonymous, Nurse Lady T, Gregory Bean, I say Ruger World already, Miss Duval, Mike from the Ville, SPWR Podcast. Just shout y'all out, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to shout out the top 10 in a minute. Geo Roman, what up? I'm going to shout out the top 10 in a minute. I just got to show love to the chat, y'all. Let's go. Let's get up to 20 likes. We need 3 more likes to get to 20, y'all. 3 more likes to get us to 20. Subscribe if you hadn't already, y'all. We're going to keep rolling.
To help build up the school or something like that. You see, it's not always about money. It's about the people that you know. It's about a lot of different things. Okay. For $700,000, I feel like maybe we could have got a piece of land and just built from the ground up, and it could have been turned out cheaper. I don't know. We have to look into a lot of things, and this is a big undertaking that I feel like, you might need some help with it, brother. What do you think?
Well, a couple things. I want to deal with your assumption that I might need some help.
Okay.
Most of my friends are educators. Most of my elders are educators and psychologists. That is my field. So it's kind of interesting when someone who's an expert in something, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the detractors.
Hold on. Umar finna talk. We finna let Umar talk. I gotta read this chat. Nurse T said, yeah, I just looked it up. Definitely all Umar little business combined is big. Damn, why y'all shitting on Umar like that, man? Why y'all shitting on Umar like that? This is a man with a dream. He may not be the man for the job, though. I ain't gonna lie, Umar, you may be a man with a dream, a man with a vision. You just may not be the man for the job. Or you may not be the man for the job alone. Maybe you should bring somebody in, bro. Bring in I don't know. Let's keep going though, guys. Hold on. Miss Duval says assumptions. Umar throwing shade. Mike Van says he don't need help, but it can't be open without our help. Got it. Come on, bro. Gregory Bean says Call of Duty lobby ass school. Stop doing this, bro. X says bro knows Umar is scamming. Damn.
You might need some help with it, brother. What do you think?
I'm gonna let him. Well, look at him, ready to go. He ready to fire.
Taking that, I feel like you know, you might need some help with it, brother. What do you think?
Well, a couple things. I want to deal with your assumption.
Let's go.
That I might need some help.
Okay.
Most of my friends are educators. Most of my elders are educators and psychologists. That is my field. So it's kind of interesting when someone who's an expert in something, and I'm not speaking to you, I'm speaking to the detractors who say I can help him with that. This is
no, I think they're talking about the real estate part of it. Not you're an educator, but not a real estate guy. You see,
but we already have the real estate, so that's not even an issue. No
right? But did we choose the right real estate? Did we
I
take the money and do
right
the best fiduciary thing with the money?
Brother, I just told you that the schools that we got was a $13 million project 9 years ago in excellent shape. We got a steal for that campus. It was a steal. It was the best thing I could have possibly got. I have no regrets. Okay. See, that's when we start feeding into the lies. That's why you got to come see the school, my brother.
Absolutely.
And see it for yourself, because you have people telling you that the school ain't in good shape. The school is in excellent shape.
We need 3 more likes to get to 20, guys. 3 more likes. I know y'all strong enough, powerful enough, great enough to hit the like 3 more times. Run it up, y'all. Let's go.
Which is why we're getting offers for it now. It's in excellent shape, brother. The classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system. So I don't need help with the real estate. We were blessed with that.
Bro, what's up with all the head shaking and shit? The nigga said, with the real estate. If nothing needed to be touched, why you just show us all the shit that y'all just didn't? Never mind. Anyway.
Brother, the classrooms don't even have to be touched. We just have to fix the electrical system, the HVAC system, and the plumbing system. So I don't need help with the real estate. We were blessed with that campus. You understand? And as far as your brother's school, I support him.
That's my father-in-law. My father-in-law.
I just looked at the website. Kudos to that brother.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm doing ain't that. I want to be absolutely clear. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy.
Bro, nobody who graduate there even gonna remember the name of that. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey International Leadership Black Man Academy. Hold on. The Frederick.
Absolutely clear. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International.
The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy. I got
Leadership Academy.
Hold on. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy. Oh, it can be done. All right. But can it be built though? Can it be opened?
I just looked at the website. Kudos to that brother.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm doing ain't that. I want to be absolutely clear. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy will be America's first school based off the principles of Pan-African nationalism and international economics. That's not what I'm doing, brother.
Ms. Duval just said Umar want to be the first. Hold on, we got another one. We got to make some mother effing noise. Shout out to Gregory Bean. Let's go for that $1.99 super chat, super step. He says the Hogwarts and Narnia Learning Center. Come on, man. Let's go. I see you males down there telling them, make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. We at 19. One more get us to 20. We could keep running it up. Them likes should be way higher. I ain't gonna trip. Let's go though. Let's keep running them likes up, y'all. I know y'all strong enough, powerful enough, great enough to keep pushing that like button. It don't cost you nothing. It's absolutely free. I need y'all to do that. back. That's how we get this tent rent paid. We get in the algorithm. They try to blackball us, but I'm a black man fighting back with a black mask. Nigga, I was born with 2 of those. How the fuck you gonna blackball me? We back.
Looked at the website.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to that brother.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm doing ain't that. I want to be absolutely clear. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy will be America's first school based off the principles of Pan-African nationalism and international economics. That's not what I'm doing, brother.
I'm not mad at him, and I did see somebody ask the question, if you aren't black, can the kid go there? I wonder.
A totally different concept from him.
I doubt it.
You understand? So if
the concept could be different, but the implementation of how
but
it's
I don't
put
need his help implementing, brother, because I'm a certified school psychologist and a certified school principal who's experienced, who got a whole cadre of educators. So y'all keep making these things
different, but the implementation of how
but
it's
I don't
put.
need his help implementing, brother, because I'm a certified school psychologist and a certified school principal who's experienced, who got a whole cadre of educators. So y'all keep making these things. He needs to talk. No, I don't. Y'all don't know who I got.
But then why is somebody, you have all these credentials, then why is this man who we don't know was able to put his school together in a few months and it's taking you 6 years, brother?
6 years is nothing for a school. I can show you 10 charter schools where the money is coming from the state and it took them almost a decade to get open, brother. You don't open up a school in a year or two. I don't know your brother's story and I don't care to know it. I don't care to know it.
Why not though? If it could be helpful to you, why wouldn't you care to know it if it could be helpful to you?
Brother, I have friends who own schools. Do you understand that? I have friends who own schools. So if I need to talk to someone who owns a school, I already got that. I got what I need. The only thing missing from my equation is enough funds to complete the task. That's it. That's it. The school is not open yet because I don't have enough funds to do it that way. I'm not going to no bank.
Maybe we maybe we need fundraising, different fundraising methods. Maybe the people that we go to.
We have that in place, but what I want you to understand, it takes time to build institutions.
AKA, if we hurry up and build this shit, then I'm responsible for everything that I talked about. I just want y'all to keep sending me money a little bit at a time. Let me paint here, throw a door up there, varnish the floor here, drop a desk in there, make a toilet flush here, stained glass a window there, put a black figure and a face on the side, red, black, and green paint on the wall. My nigga, we got action. We are working. That's how it can be taken. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been trying to fight for you, Umar, bro. Come on, man. Fuck.
I ain't got no problem with where we are. I'm loving where we at. We got our plans done by the engineer. We got our electrician chosen. I'm meeting with my HVAC this weekend. I got my plumber.
Y'all thought Finesse 2 Time was the first nigga looking in the camera shaking his head. 2 Shuggy. No Shuggy. Umar, you don't see Umar? Well, HVAC. No HVAC. No AC. Nothing. No contractors. Nothing.
Got no problem with where we are. I'm loving where we at. We got our plans done by the engineer. We got our electrician chosen. I'm meeting with my HVAC this weekend.
Nothing.
I got my plumber on standby. Roofer did his job. Carpenter lined up. We doing what we need to do on the time frame we doing it in. I don't need no help outside of the team I got, which is filled with experts from the East Coast to the West Coast, brother.
Nothing. He tried to shut it all down with one. He tried to shut it all down with one statement and make it, well, okay, now I'm going to finalize it. You won't be able to ask me and you won't be able to rebut. Hold on, we don't got to stay here though, bro. Shout out to Umar. I mean, we on this Umar shit. Hold on, bro. I'm going to let him show you some. Show him some more, Umar. Fuck, man. Y'all think it's a game, bro. Prove me wrong. Prove everybody wrong, bro. That's all. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I want you to do. Even me, from supporting to being a skeptic. Prove me. Or I know it ain't about proving you wrong, brother. It's about proving me right. And we'll do that then. Prove you right. prove everybody else wrong by proving you right. Open the damn school, bruh. Please. I'm trying to root for you, bruh. It's hard. You making it difficult.
That's what we're dealing with right now. We need that final building inspection, brothers and sisters. We need that final building inspection, brothers and sisters. We need, look at that gloss. Look at that gloss on the floor. Oh, yes. Hit your PayPal.me.
Stay flossing in that candy paint. Blowing dang. Hey, that's candy paint. Y'all see that shit?
/FDMG.
That shit candy. It's like candy. Ooh,
Academy. Hit your PayPal.me/ check some money orders, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. Check some money orders, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware 19809. This is the timeout room. Ladies, I need you to behave. Ladies, if you misbehave, you got to come to the timeout room and you're going to get paddled. My beautiful African queens, my butter almond and butter pecan, my caramel, my guave.
What? What the fuck?
My chocolate fudge, my African buttercream, my pina colada, my caramel, my cinnamon, my nutmeg queens. If you misbehave, you got to come and get 3 strokes. Oh, yeah.
What? Oh my God. I ain't defending you no more. I swear to God I didn't watch this ahead of time, bro. What? Bro, did you mean to say? I know you didn't mean to say that, bro. This is a school, and you talking about some strokes? What the fuck? Oh my! It's bro. What I said earlier about me trying to defend Umar and I take all that back, bro. I don't know what the hell just happened. Bro, what did this nigga... That can be taken wrong, bro, in so many ways. I hope... I'm gonna hit play before I rewind it and play it again. I hope that was like a verbal typo and you go back and you correct yourself. Because now we have to... That brings into question, what age group are you talking about? Then let's say, not even trying to throw that on you, bro. You know, I'm just saying you said something crazy, right? So now, okay, let's erase the fact that we know, okay, boom, we're not talking about nothing age-wise that's crazy. But still, let's say, okay, so you talking about what? The teachers or the staff or something? But it's at a school where the kids gonna be at. Did you say stroke? But I hope you did not mean to say stroke, nigga. What the
Yes, with the RBG paddle. With the RBG paddle.
Oh, okay, so now he gonna show a paddle. He said stroke though, bro. All right. But still, so even the discipline, I don't know. I don't know. I still ain't, it was already weird. I was wondering where he was going with it. And when I thought he was talking about paddling, I was already going in my mind. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, bro, that's weird. Why is you even talking about, like, so who is another woman going to be doing it? And if we can't discipline our kids at home, how the hell you think you going to put a paddle on somebody? So that was already weird. But then he said strokes instead of, I don't know, bro. What the fuck is going on? I ain't on this nigga side no more, bro. Fuck that. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit this and cuss when I put it back out. All right, it's too much cussing. Anyway. No, nigga. No.
Room, and you going to 9809. This is the timeout room. Ladies, I need you to behave. Ladies, if you misbehave, you got to come to the timeout room.
Bro, that already sound weird, don't it? What is he talking about? It already sound weird. I know y'all was hearing that thinking something crazy already. Then this nigga...
You going to get paddled. My beautiful African queens,
He said paddle. And I'm like, what? Even if it's another... Bro, hold on. Then this nigga... But he said it, not me, bro.
Timeout room. Ladies, I need you to behave.
Umar. I was trying to support you. I was trying to stand firm. The whole chat against you. Maybe 1 or 2 here. Like, shout out Umar. I'm trying to stand firm, fight for you. even outside of this, anybody who know me know, bro, during the conversations, I'm always trying to fight for you and see your side and give you more time, buy you time. This shit here, that's it. Wash my hands and I'm finna dry them motherfuckers too. That's it. What?
Check some money orders, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware. Check some money orders, P.O. Box 9634, Wilmington, Delaware, 19809. This is the timeout room. Ladies, I need you to behave. Ladies, if you misbehave, you got to come to the timeout room and you're going to get paddled. My beautiful African queens, my butter almond and butter pecan, my caramel, my guave, my chocolate fudge, my African buttercream, my pina colada, my caramel, my cinnamon, my nutmeg queens. If you misbehave, you got to come and get 3 strokes. Oh, yes, with the RBG paddle, with the RBG paddle. Consciousness over the cookies. This is the paddling room. This is where you get your discipline when you break the rules of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Academy. Oh, yes, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes.
Pause. Why he keep saying, oh, yes, bro? What the fuck is going on? Dog, Mike from the Ville, bro, you see that? Bro, why is it hand sanitizer in there? Bro, what is going on, bro? What is going on?
Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. If you ain't donated, you better donate, because if you're not on the donation list, you will not participate. No donation, no participation. I want you to say it with me. No donation, no participation.
So with that being said, I'm assuming this is a private school. This has to be a private school. If you're saying no donation, no participation, this has to be a private school, bro.
I want you to say it with me. No donation, no participation. I want you to say it with me, brothers and sisters. No donation, no participation. That's how we doing it around here.
So Mike from the Ville brings up a good point. I hope bro don't have a male punishment room. And then let's say pause. First and foremost, if you do pause. Second, because then you said the ladies, you said the consciousness over cookies, right? So you wasn't talking about kids. So you talking about the ladies. So then it's already something sexist. It's already, why would you even, bro? Who just said he's a human resources nightmare? Hold on, I just saw that. Charlie Brown, what's up with it, brother? Anonymous says no polar bear kids. What's up, Charlie? Who said it? Who said it? Matt Stallion says he meant everything he said. Mel says timeout room. That is so regressive. Gregory Bean says he's a human resources nightmare. Facts. What? Mike from the Field says Umar gonna walk himself into a lawsuit. Slim Jones said that's how it was when I was growing up in the 80s. Yeah, they had paddles back then. We don't understand what happens when money and cameras are involved. Matt Stallion says. Nurse Lady T says so. He want to be master. Something going on. Like, what's up with this whooping shit? Scotty Williams said that's how it is when I was in elementary. Y'all do remember all these only white schools had to open their doors for other ethnicity groups. He can't open that school under his regulations. He been lying from the start. X said 5-7 says facts. Mike from the Ville says at this moment, all male staff pulled their applications in fear of a SA lawsuit. Bruh, what? Did you hear him? Gregory Bean says claustrophobic at school. Mel says, oh, hell no, my son ain't going to that school. That's taking us back too many years. And Slim says, best believe people were watching that. That's crazy, bro. I'm surprised he's not, I'm surprised that part isn't getting spread around more. I don't know, because you know how people are, bro. The internet. It's crazy. Eric Hightower says, I'm stunned. Y'all, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy.
That's how we doing it around here. The first school, the first independent black school in American history built by the African diaspora. I want to thank Africa. I want to thank Australia. I want to thank Canada. I want to thank the South Pacific, my Africans in Europe, my Africans in Asia. I want to thank my brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, Central and South America, my Texas Africans, my New York Africans, my Jersey Africans, my California, my Oregon Africans, my Minneapolis, my Missouri Africans, my Tennessee Africans. I want to thank all the Africans for hanging with us standing with us. We've been through hell and high water. We still fighting for a final building inspection and a final building permit. We still fighting, but we going to win. Ladies, who going to come decorate the principal's office? Ladies.
See, now you sounding creepy again, bro. You sounding creepy again, Umar. Bro, this is the second creepy thing in like less than 3 minutes. You just said a paddle room and ladies come in here and get stroked 3 times or something like that. Come on, bro. You doing some freaky shit. It seemed like you doing all this to try to get some ass. Like, is this nigga using his position just to get some ass? Has he really made millions of dollars and been blowing it on ass and tricking? Huh? I will say this. From the walk around, can y'all agree that the building looked good from the walk around, bro? Them rooms he showed, it looked like it's about to be up and running though, right? Hold on, bro. Hold on. I've been tripping. We've been live this long. I ain't make a fucking poll, and y'all ain't let me do it. Y'all hating, man. Y'all hating, man. I think y'all just expressing hatred for Dr. Umar, bro. It's gotta be hatred. Let's see, they hating cause.
That's the trigger for the jealousy. But nobody else can. That's the trigger for the envy. That's the trigger for the mindset. Scarcity. Company, there can't be another black clothing company that makes it. So we have created a mindset. Scarcity mindset. Automatically, we just assume.
Hold on, shout out to Darius Office. This video is entitled Dr. Umar Johnson Live on the Dichotomy Podcast featuring CEO Mikey. Let's go.
So when one of us makes it in that particular sphere of endeavor, nobody else can. That's the trigger for the envy. That's the trigger for the self-destruction. That's the trigger for the jealousy. But another thing as it relates to me personally with FDMG, some of that energy came from the other talking heads in the Black consciousness movement, because in their mind, if he gets to school and we have done nothing but make videos for 50 years, people are going to automatically raise the expectation for us.
Of course.
You see that?
Of course.
So we need him to lose, because if he wins, now they're going to say, he did that. What you going to do now? You see, because he interviews more than all y'all put together. For sure. So, and he still gave us a school. So where's the bank? Where's the hospital? Where's the manufacturer? Where's the distribution? They don't want to be held accountable. So I need to lose to keep it that way.
So one more question off of that one. I guess, how do you, because that when I pay attention to how many people make videos about you, like you go on YouTube, and if you watch one Dr. Umar video, I swear to God, there's 50 videos of people trying to debunk everything he says. So it's kind of like, that made me believe in what you say more, because I'm like, how do you never kind of almost like, when you don't lose faith on, I'm gonna keep preaching the message, because it's like, do I really want to keep? Because that's why I even see with Kevin Hart, it's like, I get why you trying to pander to the white people, because you be like, God damn, y'all really trying to drag me back. And you can literally go on YouTube or go on Twitter and you can see 50 talking heads, and the niggas know how to use the right words and make it sound don't waver, because I'm sure.
And so the thing is, what keeps me going is the fact that I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for the children. If I was doing it for them, I may have quit, right? I'm doing it for the babies. They innocent. So I can't make a decision based on what the coons are doing if I'm really serious about helping Black children. On top of that, I have too many people who've ridden with me too long to quit. The elders, the babies, the children. Even though FDMG ain't everything, it's significant enough where if we fail, a lot of Black people will close the door on Black consciousness and never open it up again. I had an elder, I'll never forget it. He texted me, he said, listen, I'm 85 years old or something like that. He might have been 70 something. He said, you're the last person I'm going to give my confidence to in this Black consciousness movement. And I'm paraphrasing. He said, I donate. I'm going to keep donating. You better not be a fucking phony. He said it. Because if you are, I'm quitting and I'm done with Black people. You see, so when somebody tells you something like that, an elder, he's telling you, I've been disappointed my whole life by Black talk. You see what I'm saying? So I'm sending you money for this damn school. If you fail, I'm done. So I'm the last hope for a lot of the elders. You see that? They need to see this tangible. For them to see that we did it on our own without any help, that's going to mean a lot. It's almost the Barack Obama effect, but in reverse. Whereas Obama was financed by white people and carried out a white agenda, this is real. This is really us, really our money. So when the doors open, Black people did this.
My last question on that is, do you ever get frustrated where it's like every celebrity who get a podcast, they'll want you on there, but I'll be like, do these people really be giving? I know, I'm sure they pay you to come on the platform, but do they sit here and say, let me donate to the school? Because it's like
very few.
That's what I was wondering. Even with like LeBron, like I pay attention to you a lot where you give a lot of niggas graces when it comes to the lashes where it's like, nah, you deserve like 50 of these jumps. But then I kind of be like, damn, why somebody like LeBron, okay, cool, you up a B. Why not just say give out whatever? It's not gonna hurt you.
You cannot.
Why
and
not?
The reason why they cannot, and I know plenty of celebrities. I know A-list celebrities. We talk on the regular. They can't make a donation because for many of them in their team, they got Caucasians. And for the ones who don't have Caucasians, their money's sitting in Caucasian institutions. They are watched. There's a segment of the FBI that just watches Black celebrities. Just like you had the hip hop police, they have that for music, they have it for comedy, they have it for song, right? They cannot afford for rich Blacks to invest into Black people. This is why when you look at Oprah or LeBron, they'll send 20,000 Black kids to college. But that's not a risk to the white power structure because you're giving white colleges, mostly white, money for these kids to spend 5 years getting a degree that ain't gonna really mean nothing when they get out. That's nothing. But if LeBron or Oprah said, you know what, I'm not spending $40,000 anymore on bachelors. I'm going to make them write a business plan and I'm going to give them a $40K for their business plan and I'm going to give them a business coach to see them through their first 3 years. Now you're becoming a problem. Because by you building up all these little small Black businesses, white businesses are going to suffer. And in America, you can't have Black outdoing white, right? That's why you never see celebrities invest financially directly to Black people. It's always a conduit. It's never directly to Black people because they recognize the risks.
So you saying that, it's crazy that you say that because that was the next question I was going to ask you about the hope for Black people. I was reading this book called The Jewish Phenomenon. And
Man, run the likes up, man. We need 5 more likes to get to 30. Let's get to 30 likes. Let's go. Charlie Brown says, I haven't messed with Umar since the Hidden Colors documentary. Craig says 5 years. With all due respect, says because they know that the school is illegal to open and won't be accredited. They not dumb. Mike from the Ville says, when you wake up from a slip and fall on the Umar school baby oil floor, is Black consciousness. Let's go. Hold on, stop the train, make some noise. Stop the train and make some goddamn noise. Let's go. Gregory Bean with the $4.99 super chat, super step, says the Martin Lawrence, Mr. Marcus and James Earl Jones School of the Performance Arts and Culinary Institute. Double Rock by the side of the road to Jericho, Zion. Matt Stallion says, Dr. Edward Robinson, my grandfather would be rolling over in his grave. Black Rhapsody, sang, what's that song? Gia Princess, Maplewood Mall, stand up. Umar needs to stop right now. Hey man, much love to Gregory Bean showing out today, man. on the super chats, man. Super duper salute. Let me call out the top 10 fans real quick. Y'all already know number one. Hold on, it said fans. I say fam, and I say supporters, and I say, man, I'm showing love. Hold on, let me show some love to the chat and call out the top 10 real quick. Number one, of course, y'all know, shit, he been stepping all morning. We got Gregory Bean, let's go. Number two, we got XO Males. Number three, we got SPWR Podcast. Number four, we got Nurse Lady T. Number five, we got Miss Duval. Number six, we got Slim Jones McEasy. Number seven, we got Anonymous 1. Number eight, we got XZ57. Number nine, we got Mike from the Ville. Number 10, we got Geo Roman 7848. And then honorable mention, number 11, Cray 420. What's up with it? Shout out to y'all, man. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Now let me show some love to the entirety of the chat, man. Let's go. Excel says, in my eyes, I never seen my ancestors wearing none of that ish they got on. Free Minds says, from my observation, Black Americans live in fear and trauma to do something big. Cray says, who goes to college for 5 years? Free Minds says, come on, Dr. Umar. FBI, CIA don't have time to spy. Who gives their money? SPWR Podcast says his plans are good, and he's right. It takes infrastructure, etc. See, finally, somebody starting to see, bro. That's why I posed the question before we said he was scamming. Did we look into what it takes to accomplish this feat that he's trying to accomplish, especially the way he's doing it? He's taking the long route. He's doing it the hard way. And but I do wonder, like what X just said, can that even get accredited? What kind of curriculum is that? Like, are you going to be able to pass and graduate students when they leave? I don't know. We'll find out. Gregory Bean says, man, he's scamming. Xavier says, in my eyes, I never seen my ancestors wearing none of that. Oh, I caught up. My bad. Charlie Brown says, I haven't messed with Umar since Hidden Colors. Cray 5 years, with all due respect. Oh, I think I read that. Oh my God, where are they? I don't see the support or the elders talking about promoting him. No, I don't either. Charlie Brown says, grooming on a wide scale. Mike from the Ville says, Dr. Lou Bar. That's funny as hell. Charlie Brown said, this sounds like a cult school of pleasure for Umar. SPW says, he's good at talking. Right. Mike from the Ville says, Dr. Umar exclusive gym shorts for the gym teacher that says donate across the butt. Come on, bro. Y'all, wow. We waiting on the school to open while Umar waiting on legs to open. Mike from the Ville, funny, bro. Matt Stallion says, case incoming. What? Charlie Brown says, so this is why it took so long for him to open it. Nobody signing off on this Saul school. It looked like Saul. Run the likes up, guys. Black owned, black investors. I was stunned, but I hear the struggle and the sincerity, but not completely sold, though, Eric Hightower says. Right. Not completely sold. Not completely. I do understand the plight. Listening, when he breaks it down, everything he's saying, it makes sense. It's just, where's the transparency? 3 more likes, guys. We need 3 more likes. I know y'all strong enough to put 3 more likes on the board. We need 3 points. Speaking of points, game is tonight. If you're not a part of the Discord, join the Discord. We are having a gathering for the game in the Discord. Yeah, it's a digital parasocial gathering, but we having one. Lock in, join the Discord, fall through. You know what I'm talking about? Around game time, we're going to be starting. I'll probably open the room around 8:15 at the latest. Game time is 8:30. We'll be there, and we need y'all to be there. Well, we would like for y'all to be there. We don't need, hold on, now I sound like Umar. We don't need your help, brother. I don't need to speak to him, and nor do I take care to talk to your family member, brother. This is not what I'm doing. This is not what I'm doing. Well, what the hell are you doing, nigga? Because from the outside looking in, like you just getting money from us and going about your damn day. your scam day. Your damn day.
Right? I'm asking you. When you are deep.
Shout out to Loon, the It's Up There podcast. This video is entitled Dr. Umar Says Black People Sabotage FDMG, Talks Debanking School Delays and Joe Budden full episode. We ain't gonna go through the full episode, but we're gonna watch some of this. Let's go. Shout out to y'all, though, the most aggravating chat in the game, most appreciated chat in the world. Come on, man. We need 3 more likes to get aggravate the algorithm, man. We need 3 likes. Turn it up, y'all. Let's go.
Out of thin air.
Out of thin air.
Does that worry you? Do you understand the right? I'm asking you. When you are debanked out of thin air.
Out of thin air.
Does that worry you? Do you understand the level of fight you're really in?
I understand my level of fight. It doesn't really worry me because I've seen it all before with the ancestors. You know what I mean? Like, sooner or later, it has to come to this. You know what I mean? I just didn't expect it then. You know what I mean? It was off guard because I was on my way to South Africa at the time. So I'm like, damn, I'm not going to have no money in South Africa. So, you know what I mean? And I love South Africa, you know what I mean? So I was broke.
Oh, yeah, playoffs tonight. My bad. Playoffs, NBA playoffs.
In South Africa, but everything worked out, though.
Do you think your rhetoric and what you've done over the last 16 years, do you get away debt-free with that? Do you think white supremacy allows Dr. Umar
No,
Johnson?
they're watching.
So what I'm saying is...
And they do what they do. You feel me? They watching, they sabotaging, they do what they do.
The debanking.
I'm gonna go to Nat Turner.
Okay.
The Confessions of Nat Turner. I'm born August 21st, the day of the Nat Turner War, Haitian Revolution, George Jackson. Nat Turner said that when the Spirit appeared to him, he said, this mission, whether it comes rough or whether it comes smooth, you have to bear it. It also said to him, such is your luck, such you are called to do. And as I said, whether it come rough or smooth, you shall surely bear it. In other words, whatever happens, happens. You feel me? You have to be at peace with the mission.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. When you did have that scenario, because we're going to move to the school after this, but when you had that, did you notice that it was extremely loud? Like people were like I even heard Joe Budden, who came out and was like, yo, hold on.
The doubt is the haters, people who don't matter. I don't care what they think.
They also are speaking about like that there's a section of supporters that are not so happy, that are trying to pull some legal moves on you.
No, they're not supporters. The people who are out there, first of all, I'm not under no federal investigation. That's
third time at that point.
Okay.
So the
numbers I heard is preposterous. The
date
I've heard 3 million. We've never hit 3, bro. I've heard 5. I've heard 8. I've heard 10. If we
third time at that point.
Okay.
Clarify for the record. If there's an investigation going on or whatever's going on, I want to clarify this. A lot of people are saying that at a certain point you said that you had not took in $1 million.
We've never had $1 million at one time.
Now, right. But that's not what all I'm saying is this. They got the dates wrong. So they're using a date of an upload date on YouTube, and it was upload for the second or third time at that point.
Okay.
So the
numbers I heard is preposterous. The date I've heard 3 million. We've never hit 3, bro. I've heard 5. I've heard 8. I've heard 10. If we had that money, both schools would be done. What are we talking about? If I got that, bro, we already open and running, bro.
Yeah. Do you see why, with everything you're going through, getting the school up and running, do you see why people go to charter school route?
Oh, for sure. It's easy. It's government money, but they control you, though. Remember, the school we own, Loon, was a charter school. They took their charter. They accused them of financial mismanagement and shut them down. I'm not giving no white man that power over me. They can still shut you down for some other fake stuff, right? Right. But it ain't gonna because I need your money.
Right.
We did this with. Think about this though.
That's why I was gonna ask you.
Black money, self-determination.
That's dope. That's why I want to know, how important is that victory lap gonna be for you?
It's important because people heard me say what we need to do. It's something else to see you do it.
Yeah.
Because if you look at anybody else in the conscious community, and I say this humbly and with respect to them all, because they still members of the African race, whether they identify with it or not, none of them are building a relevant institution. You cannot name me anybody in the conscious community of the United States, I don't care what ideology, what religion, what they claim, who's building a relevant institution. School, bank, hospital, supermarket, manufacturing, distribution. You feel me? I'm the only one, and I'm the busiest one. So what excuse do you have? Now when the school open, Loon, the questions get different for them now. Because once they see FDMG open, Now they're going to go to him and say, look, bro, you've been talking as long as Dr. Umar. What institution you got? Because that ain't it. What institution you going to build? You? If Dr. Umar more popular than all y'all put together, he speak more than all y'all put together. He more credentialed than all y'all put together. If he can give us a school starting without a penny, what you going to give me? See, the reason they wanted to stop it, Loon, is because in their minds, I was already too big. He don't need nothing else. Now with this, it's a wrap.
Now this a big deal.
But I didn't do it for that. Because people be asking me, now that the school is done, all the renovations is done, we still got to pass inspection. That's going to be a whole nother fight. You feel me? But I'm going to go into a positive. Because now they got to come through what they find too. Right. Check.
Yeah.
But what I have to tell people, they stop me in the airport. Ain't you glad you shut up the haters? First of all, I didn't shut up the haters. They're going to find something else.
Yes.
Right? But I didn't do this for them. The focus has always been black boys, and that's what it's going to stay.
Right. Now, that's a blessing. And again, I'm rooting for you.
Then why you was in there talking about ladies come in this room and get 3 strokes, nigga?
You always, I always been rooting for the school. It's a beautiful idea.
Facts. Beautiful idea.
Couple different things. Before we pivot off of the accounts and things being frozen, also on the Joe Budden podcast, Mark Lamont Hill said he reached out to you during that time. I just want to get your response.
We haven't spoken. I think he did text me.
Okay.
Shout out to Mark Lamont Hill, but we haven't spoken.
For sure. Also, in that moment when the accounts were frozen, there was another altercation where on the schools in Wilmington, Delaware, there were 2 papers. The papers were presented by the state and the city, I'm sorry. And you said that they were trying to sell the school from up under
without notice.
Simultaneously with your account.
Are you going to tell me that's a coincidence?
I'm asking you. I'm telling you, there's a war going on. No man is safe. There's a war going on outside that no man is safe
from. Yeah, that's Prodigy, though. You was finna say it wrong. Shout out to Loon, though.
Who's going to come decorate the principal's office? I need a team of queens. I need a team of queens to come decorate the principal's office. I need a team of queens to come decorate the principal's office. I need a team of all natural head to toe queens to decorate the principal's office. I said I need a team of all natural head to toe queens to decorate the principal's office, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The time is now. The academic revolution is here. I need a team of queens to decorate the principal's office. Hit your PayPal. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, brothers and sisters. Hit your PayPal, brothers and sisters. Hit your PayPal, brothers and sisters. I need a team of queens. I need a team of queens to decorate the principal's office. That's what we're talking about. If you need to reach me.
How many times you gonna say that? God damn.
Me, 215-858. Don't call me. You can only text me. I'm too busy for phone calls. I'm working for the people. I'm working for the people. I'm too busy for the phone calls. I'm working for the people. Hit your PayPal. Hit your PayPal. Franklin, Virginia, I'm going to see you for Juneteenth. Hampton, Virginia, I'm going to see you for Juneteenth on Friday the 19th. Thursday and Friday, both at 6. You're coming to Franklin, Virginia? I'll see you 6 o'clock at the Camp Community College on Thursday the 18th. Friday are both Alabama. Alabama. I better see Monk today. Just mark no windows. Another coon. Lord have mercy. Another coon. Is windows never built nothing for your people, so I can't blame you. Built nothing for your people, so coon. Is windows in every room, you coon, but that's all right. You never built nothing for your people, so I can't blame you. You never built nothing for your people, so I can't blame you. You never built nothing for your people, so I can't blame you. I can't blame you, brothers and sisters. I can't blame them. I can't blame the coons. I can't blame the coons. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to do what we got to do, brothers and sisters. We're going to do what we got to do. We're going to do what we got to do. Unify or die. We're going to unify or die. It's your big brother, King Kong. It's your big brother, King Kong consciousness. I'm just letting you know we still fighting for the babies. We still fighting for the babies. It ain't over yet. King Kong coming to you live and direct. FDMG Academy, FDMG Parkway, the Prince of Pan-Africanism Boulevard. We in the building, brothers and sisters. We in the building, brothers and sisters. Your school, my school, our school. We bought up the whole block. This is why I'm the King Kong of consciousness. We bought up the whole block.
This sound like how Sauce Walker was talking about his properties he got. This is the conscious version of Sauce Walker. But Sauce business is like the same. This is anyway. Man, y'all so damn aggravating, bro. Hold on, bro. How the fuck? Hold on, bro. How we get 30 likes? Y'all aggravated, dog. Y'all so
Aggravating as hell, man. You're aggravating. Aggravating, bro. Hell, man.
Man, y'all aggravating, man. Y'all get on my nerves, man. 30 likes, but y'all so appreciate it. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. No content creator is nothing without the support of the people, man. Thank y'all for running it up. 30 likes. Let's go. Hold on, y'all. We're going to keep this motherfucking train rolling for a little bit. We're going to keep the train rolling for a little bit. We ain't out of here yet. Hold on. Let's go back here with Lord Jamar.
Okay.
I'm about to show some love to the chat in a second, y'all. Give me a second. 31 likes, 32. I see him going up. Let's go. I appreciate y'all. Hey, we gonna show some love to the chat, to the chat. Ain't that what you do? Like, ain't that like past tense of pooping on yourself, chat? Anyway, we're gonna show some love to the chat in a second, y'all. Damn.
Hey, brother. I mean, these are definitely the answers that people want to know. They want to.
I'm not interested in people. I'm interested in donors, brother.
Yeah, but in order for you to get donors, though, you're gonna have to satisfy these. Yes, brother. And how are you gonna get donors if you don't satisfy? If I
disagree with you,
listen. If I'm considering to be a donor, but I have certain questions that I want answered, I feel like that's legitimate.
Can I tell you why that's bullshit?
Why?
Lord Jamar got the cocaine mouth. He be moving his lip. Oh, there's a way mouth twitch like that, bro. You on coke?
Go ahead, please.
Respectfully. You've been raising money for 6.5 years, brother. If you ain't donut by now, you ain't donating, and your question don't matter.
No. You can't assume that in the 6 years everybody knows what you're doing.
Wait, hang on. Let me interject here.
If you ain't donate by now, you ain't gonna donate, and that's all right with me.
But what if they didn't know about it? What if they're just finding out about it?
Hang on. Let me interject to both of you guys' points. To you, brother Umar, I think what for a lot of people that may be naysayers or detractors.
I don't care about the naysayers.
But listen, hang on. I don't want you to focus on them. But imagine someone who may just be, getting acclimated to your situation. Somebody could just be finding out, or maybe when they hear about you, they see the propaganda, they see the negative stuff, but they love the idea. They're in love with the, with the philosophy. So then when they go to research you to try to get more information, they're seeing they're not getting the answers they feel like they to the questions that they want to ask, but they may possibly want to donate, or I'm not referring to the people that's just like, oh, what's he doing? I'm not referring to those people. I'm referring to people that are legitimately believing in your cause, but may possibly.
2 more likes to get us to 35, guys. 2 more likes to get us to 35. Let's go.
I agree with you, Queen. But to that, I'll say this quickly.
Males, I see you in the chat preaching like Umar.
I'm the most accessible black scholar in the world. My cell number is public. My email is public. And guess what? I do get emails from people. Doc, I just learned about you. Boom, boom, boom. Tell me about the school. We just started a loyal donors campaign the other day. And any of your viewers who are interested in signing up, please do. The Loyal Donors Club is for.
He didn't say if he answered the emails. Doc, I get this and this. This nigga went straight to the donations.
Other day. And any of your viewers who are interested in signing up, please do. The Loyal Donors Club is for brothers and sisters who want to consistently donate $50 a month for bronze, $100 a month for silver, $250 a month for gold, $500 a month for platinum, and $1,000 a month for diamond. We just started that 48 hours ago. Anybody who wants those links, text my cell number, please. 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. They will also be put in a WhatsApp group where they will get all the updates that they want. For those who can't afford to make a consistent donation, they can go to the Cash App, $FDMG School, or the PayPal, FDMG Academy, or mail in the check or money order. They can text me for the address. It's also on the website. Questions, and I answer the questions. Here's what I'm saying. A lot of the questions that are being posed, right? And I understand where Brother Jamar coming from, because he's just being the vessel to bring it to me. I get it. Okay, I understand that. So we on the square together. But those are coming from haters. You got to understand something. I'm probably the most influential and accomplished black school psychologist in American history.
What the do that got to do?
Not probably, I am. I am. If you've got a child in special ed, they've been ADHD, conduct disorder, I'm the person you came to. I've been doing this work for over 20 years. My name is etched in stone. There is no such thing as I just woke up and heard about you. You're going to get some people like that? But most of our people know who I am because I help them save their kids or their children went to my school. I didn't just wake up yesterday. People know who I am. I got the books, I got the articles, I got the resume for that.
Absolutely.
You understand? So
some people just woke up though. Everybody not.
But listen to me. Even if you're not in the conscious community, you know who I am. I don't belong to the conscious community. I belong to the African race. I'm the most requested black scholar in the world, hands down. That's mainstream.
Yeah, but you got to understand how many people don't even like
but they're not
know about scholars. Like
that's what I mean.
Like are so far removed from.
They're not asking the negative questions, Jamar. They're not. The new people are not asking the negative questions. The negative questions are the haters.
But I'm saying, is it a negative?
Hold on. You said the new people. So if they been around and they asking negative questions, maybe it's because it's been some time since they seen results or had. I don't know.
Negative question to want transparency. You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
to just want to know what's going on.
Bro, what transparency you talking about?
He hit the finesse 2 times. What transparency you talking about? Nothing. You ain't talking about nothing.
We raised the money we bought the schools.
No sugar.
What transparency you talking about? We raised the money. The little bit left is going to repair.
I just want to know what's going on.
Bro, what transparency you talking about? We raised the money, we bought the schools. What transparency you talking about? We raised the money, the little bit left is going to repair. What transparency you talking about? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on YouTube?
Well, of course not. Of course not.
On Twitter? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on Instagram? You watch your damn mind.
I think they maybe want more of a timeline of when it might open or something like that.
Catering to the haters. Don't
No. It's not catering to the haters. We have to. Here's what we got. Here's what we got to do, though, brother. No. It's not about catering to the hate. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing.
What transparency are you talking about? That nigga was no sugar, nothing. What transparency are you talking about? Nothing. With a camera.
Bro, just want to know,
bro.
Question to just.
This nigga said, bro, watch him.
To want transparency. You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
to just want to know what's going on.
Bro, what?
What transparency are you talking about? Nothing.
To want transparency. You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
to just want to know what's going on.
Bro, what transparency you talking about? We raised the money, we bought the schools. What transparency you talking about? We raised the money, the little bit left is going to repair. What transparency you talking about? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on YouTube?
Well, of course not. Of course not.
On Twitter? You think I'm gonna put the school bank account on Instagram? You watch your damn mind.
I think they maybe want more of a timeline of when it might open or something like that.
Catering to the haters. Don't
No. It's not catering to the haters. We have to. Here's what we got. Here's what we got to do, though, brother. No. It's not about catering to the hate. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Okay. We have to make sure we have to vet all of our people, bro. I got love for you, bro.
Everybody, then vet them other Negroes in the conscious community who ain't building shit.
We gonna get.
Let's go, Umar. Let's go. Vet them other niggas in the shit.
Not about catering to the hate. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Okay. We have to make sure we have to vet all of our people, bro. I got love for you, bro.
Everybody, then vet them other Negroes in the conscious community who ain't building shit.
We gonna get to them all, bro.
Jamar, wait.
We gonna get to them all.
Who else is building?
Jamar, don't discriminate.
Listen,
somebody building an institution from the grass.
Right.
Name somebody. You ain't got none of them. Name me a YouTuber doing what I'm doing. Any of them conscious dudes. Name one on my level. Name one builder. You crazy.
I can't.
My sneakers, bro.
I can't. All I can name is my father-in-law.
How many they kept out of jail, bro? They're not building shit. What you do with the leftover money? When you open up the interview
Hold on, dog. Umar went crazy on that boy. Hold on.
Listen, catering to the haters. We have to. Here's what we got. Here's what we got to do, though, brother. No. It's not about catering to the hate. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. Okay. We have to make sure we have to vet all of our people, bro.
Let's go.
I got love for you, bro.
Everybody, then vet them other Negroes in the conscious community who ain't building shit. Vet
Oh,
them.
we gonna get
My
to them
track
all,
record
bro.
solid, bro.
Jamar, wait.
We gonna get to them
Who else
all.
is building?
Jamar, don't discriminate.
Name
Listen.
me somebody built an institution from the grass.
Right.
Name me somebody. You ain't got none of them. Name me a YouTuber doing what I'm doing. Any of them conscious dudes. Name one on my level. Name one builder. You crazy.
I can't.
Tie my sneaks, bro.
I can't.
They
All
ain't
I can
building
name
shit.
is my
How many kids
father-in-law.
they say? How many they kept out of jail, bro? They're not building shit.
Right. So
Through the grass. What have they built, bro? Who you know in the conscious movement built an institution? Answer that.
I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, I love this argument, bruh. Some of the most ignorant shit I've heard people yell and get aggressive about. This man is yelling to me, say, how many kids have you saved? How many of them have built institutions? I gotta hear that one more time. Even if he's not 100% accurate, or excuse me, upfront and honest about what he's doing with the money. That shit just sounded good, nigga. How many? What's that? How many kids you saved? How many? Hold on, bro.
Somebody. You ain't got none of them. Name me a YouTuber doing what I'm doing. Any of them conscious dudes. Name one on my level. Name one builder. You crazy.
I can't.
Tie my sneaks, bro.
I can't. All I can name is my father-in-law.
How many kids they saved? Come on, I ain't gonna lie. That one part, that's a flex. Niggas always talking about how much money you got, how many cars, how many bodies y'all dropped, how many drills y'all been on. This nigga said how many kids they saved. Come on, bro. I ain't damn dog.
Institution from the grass.
Right.
Name somebody. You ain't got none of them. Name me a YouTuber doing what I'm doing. Any of them conscious dudes. Name one on my level. Name one builder. You crazy.
I can't.
Tie my sneaks, bro.
I can't. All I can name is my father-in-law.
How many they kept out of jail, bro? They're not building shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if he did that or not, but it sound good, bro. God damn.
Right. So
through the grass. What have they built, bro? Who you know in the conscious movement built an institution? Answer that. Nobody. I'm the only one in my generation doing it.
Hold on, bro. That might be a soundbite. That was hard. Nobody. I'm the only one in my generation doing it.
Say that. Who you know in the conscious.
Look at the intensity in his face. You can see the Philly. He looked like Philly right there. He looked like an Erie Ave, Philly old PA, Max's cheesesteak, Ish Kabibbles cheesesteak eating ass. He looked like an old Philly ball. Man, get this.
Movement built an institution. Answer that.
Only when he mad.
Nobody. I'm the only one in my generation doing it.
What y'all got to say about that, bro? Who got something smart to say about Dr. Umar now?
Full of shit, Dr. Umar Johnson here. Yeah. He bullshitting y'all. Yeah, I'm here to listen to this. I done heard enough of it. Yeah. I done say, listen, I done heard enough of this shit here. Now, I wasn't gonna say nothing. I wasn't gonna say a motherfucking thing. But what do Dr. Umar Johnson getting off saying? People with emotional trauma like to fuck. Nigga, what? Say, man, somebody tag Dr. Umar Johnson. This nigga just making up shit now. This nigga said, now listen, I'm telling you, people with, this nigga just making up shit now. Everybody like to fuck. Nigga.
This the wrong video. Get the hell up out of here, Charleston White. We ain't listening to that.
And I'm saying you are inactively.
My bad, y'all.
If I take you at what you're saying, you're debanked, you are actively in a war that it doesn't feel like you understand.
No. I understand.
Okay.
No, trust me. I understand.
Okay.
No, I understand.
I'm saying this is much more serious.
It is.
Yeah, it
because
is.
that was one of the biggest pieces of evidence I received outside of being told by FBI agents I know that I'm being watched. That was one of the biggest pieces of confirmation I received that they're actively trying to stop you. They heard you got debanked and moved that quickly. No notice, Loon.
Yeah, let's get into that. Let's get into how.
Letter.
Run the likes up, y'all. 2 more likes to get us to 35. 2 more likes to get us to 35. I know y'all strong enough. Y'all got it. Let's go.
No phone?
Yeah, man.
For 5 months. Mind you, I was reaching out.
So
trying to deal with the vacant property registration fee.
Let's context it in here. So $72,000 was the number that I think it was. Was it
40 something?
Okay, 40 something. I thought you said they say we owe 72,000.
You know what? It could have been 70. It's been a minute now.
Yeah.
It could have been 40 for the vacant fee property registration fees past date plus the current utilities. Because you got to remember, water bills be crazy, and we're not even using no water.
Like even in here, the gas and shit is high. But tell
even
me,
when you're not using it.
not at all.
But utilities is a big scam.
Yeah,
it's a big scam. But
because it's a collective type of thing. Yeah. So let me ask you this. So walk me through this. Number one, how the city got to that position to want to sell it, and how you missed whatever correspondence they said.
I didn't miss it. They just stopped communicating with me because they knew they was trying to sabotage me. I didn't miss nothing. You're supposed to get a 4-year waiver if you're a nonprofit where you don't pay the vacant property registration fee, which they jumped up from about $1,500 a year to like $7,000. Trying to destroy us through bleeding our account, right? So I call them up and say, yo, we nonprofit. Can we get the 4-year waiver? Your application got in too late. You feel me? So
this was before the letters, right?
We got the letter.
I'm saying, how do we even get to the point?
We got to this because when I got the vacant property registration fee waiver, I asked them, can y'all retroactively apply the waiver to us? Because I remember I was late. Can y'all just do me this solid this one time? Because that's a lot of money to be paying when we living off the people's money when we should have the waiver.
Yes.
And I was told they would get back to me. And I spoke to the person 3 times on the phone, and she kept saying, I'm going to get back to you. And I emailed her 3 times, and she never responded. And the next thing you know, they trying to sell the school without any notice. I think the proof is in, you feel me? I never dropped the ball.
How you didn't drop the ball and you was late? You just said you was late putting the shit in. So you dropped the ball right then. It would have been $1,500 if you wasn't late. You just said you was late. That's dropping the ball. What did you
So this, you feel me? The 4-year, a year to like a year waiver. They knew they was
how you missed whatever how the city got to that position to want to sell it, and how you missed whatever correspondence they said.
I didn't miss it. They just stopped communicating with me because they knew they were trying to sabotage me. I didn't miss nothing. You're supposed to get a 4-year waiver if you're a nonprofit where you don't pay the vacant property registration fee, which they jumped up from about $1,500 a year to like $7,000. Trying to destroy us through bleeding our account, right? So I call them up and say, yo, we nonprofit. Can we get the 4-year waiver? Your application got in too late. You feel me?
No. Stop trying to relate when it's time to talk like all that. You feel me? And doing all the man, I don't.
So
I don't like his body language when he's explaining it. I don't like all the little fake, oh, they did this and all that, and doing the eye wink, and you're not selling it, bro.
This was before the letters, right?
We got the letter.
I'm saying, how do we even get to the point?
We got to this because when I got the vacant property registration fee waiver, I asked them, can y'all retroactively apply the waiver to us? Because I remember I was late.
He said it was late. I was late. Come on, you was late. You dropped the ball right there. You can't put one piece of paperwork in to even get the school taken care of properly, nigga. You think we supposed to expect you to be over 30, 80, 100, 2,000 kids, however many? Come on, bro. You can't do the paperwork.
Can y'all just do me this solid this one time? Because that's.
Come on, now you asking for a favor and a solid to get. Come on, bro. It sounds like it's doomed from the beginning, bro. It sounds doomed from the beginning. I wish him the best. Please prove me wrong, brother.
It's a lot of money to be paying when we living off the people's money when we should have the waiver.
Yes.
And I was told they would get back to me. And I spoke to the person 3 times on the phone, and she kept saying, I'm going to get back to you. And I emailed her 3 times, and she never responded. And the next thing you know, they trying to sell the school without any notice.
I think the proof is in, you feel me? I never dropped the ball. They stopped communicating with me on purpose.
Now, when you acquired,
you know what's crazy? I was supposed to be out the country.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing, bro.
You would have been gone.
They were going to sell the school when I was out the country. When I came back, sorry, somebody else owns it. I didn't know it was that easy. And then I started talking to property owners. They say, Doc, they doing it in New York. These Zionists and other people, they getting people D's and faking D. I said, they can literally take your home that you owned your whole life that easy? Yo, something need to be done about that.
Wow. I'm going to try to buy the building just to bulldozer it and think. And I'm saying, oh, shit, this is more meaningful than just this little thing Dr. Umar is working on. You got white supremacists understanding that there's this black dude working on this school in Wilmington, Delaware. They were saying that I'm going to buy the school, bulldozer the school, and just like, I think dude said, I'll put a toilet. The only thing going to be there is a toilet. It was something crazy. But I'm saying that I didn't think that it garnered that kind of attention from white people.
But progress
or
is
from haters. Why I gotta be white? It's just, what about
and
the people who
change
hate
nothing about a people until you change their consciousness and mentality. In the immediate future, but if you want an online school, go open up one.
I'm asking you.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying them.
What's your feelings on that?
My vision is my vision.
Right.
Do you see that?
Yes.
If Loon says, I'm going to open up a studio downtown in the biggest building, who are you to go and tell Loon to put it in his basement? That's his dream, his vision. If you want a podcast studio in your basement, go put it in your basement. But you don't impose your low expectations on the next man. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm living for the future. I'm not living for you.
Do you understand?
And there's no proof that online schools
That's
are better.
what I was finna
And if
ask.
you go back to COVID, Loon, you should remember this. When our kids were forced to be at home and learn, it was a disaster, bro. Do you not remember that?
Oh, man.
Did you see the teachers? They say, yeah, he's online, but he got a separate screen watching porn while the class. Do you feel me?
And you
It was
really
a disaster.
you really are trying to affect our boys in a positive way.
Now, did you see the suicide rate for black girls went through the roof during COVID schooling? Because the home is so toxic. That's where they get molested, abused. Look, online, are you after COVID? You got black people still talking about an online school. They not serious.
That's
bro.
a great fucking point.
Most of our kids are raised by single moms who got to work so many jobs that they can't be home to properly supervise. Is because they cater to lazy kids. And they cater to people who want to keep as much overhead as possible.
That's what it really is.
You got
Yeah.
no school buses, no school
Right.
lunch, no class.
Nothing. Yeah. Just take the money.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
And that's what I was about to say. If you were really money hungry, like
I would have
people-
did online.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how many people
You would
approach
be global right now.
You know how many people approach me saying you need to do this and I can help you, bro? Just your name? Oh, I see them on the computer. No, they got to be in my face. They need to feel me. Drop and give me 20 right now. First of all, we starting small. People be like, "Hi, are you sure you're going to be able to get enough kids to come to the school?" First of all, we starting small. Second of all, are you kidding? Once your son come to that school one day, if you try to take him out, he ain't going to leave. You feel me? Once he get a taste of what we doing in there, he ain't leaving.
I'm glad with everything being said about you and all of the detractors, it doesn't put your fire out.
No.
That's one of the most important things. Like even when Young Thug, I was around him when a lot of stuff, I like to see that they're behind.
And you know why, Loon? Me to give them a victory before they leave here,
Yes.
bro.
Yes.
I had an elder, this past week I heard from 3 elders, bro, who I never knew before, right? Doctors hit me up today. And I said, I know why. That's the ancestors sending them to say, listen, don't you get caught up in that online hype. Open.
Waiting on inspection.
I
Yes.
haven't applied for it yet because we need to clean out the school. Now, you feel
On
I ain't
the
gonna
speaking
wait.
spin.
I'm not gonna wait for us to do the waxing. That can wait till
Yeah,
after.
not the waxing,
You
but
feel me?
I'm
But
just
just
saying.
sweep it out real good,
Yeah.
enough for them to walk and not fall over screwdrivers and, you know what I mean, left, you know what I mean? We just want to clean it
Now,
out.
if you had to speak to a black parent, what would you
Hold
describe as the
on,
waxing?
bro, hold I'm not gonna wait
The
for
speaking
that.
inspection.
I
Yes.
haven't applied.
For sure. And you saying you're about finished. You're about.
Oh, we done.
You're
We
done.
just
You're
gotta get
waiting
the
on inspection.
I
Yes.
haven't applied for it yet because we need to clean out the school. Now, you feel me? Now you got
2 more likes, get us to 40, guys. 2 more likes to get us to 40. Run it up, please.
Yes.
Put all
Right.
your
Make it got to
supplies
speak
back.
and span when they come through.
Yeah, I want to clean. I mean,
I would want
I
to
ain't
speak
gonna
and
wait.
span.
I'm not gonna wait for us to do the waxing. That can wait till
Yeah,
after.
not the waxing,
You
but
feel me?
I'm
But
just
just
saying.
sweep it out real good,
Yeah.
enough for them to walk and not fall over screwdrivers and, you know what I mean, left. You know what I mean? We just want to clean it
Now,
out.
if you had to speak to a black parent, what would you say that your school is designed to fix that public schools can't for black children?
Public school ain't designed to be honest with you, you should need no convincing from public school. But what are we going to give them? We're going to give black boys the self-love that a black boy should have. We're going to give them manhood, leadership training, knowledge of self, and the ability to go out into this world and do anything they want to do with themselves. But they didn't even have to ask.
Right.
Because after 1 month, they'll see a transformation in a month that they ain't seen in years over there. You feel me? The proof gonna be in the pudding. The proof gonna be in the pudding.
And so much as I believe in you, and you know I believe, I rock with you, and we've been friends for years.
My hardest job is turning away parents when the class size max, because I don't want to overburden my teachers. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Can't have but so many. I'm looking at 20, 25, right? I don't want to go 30 like public school. You feel me? And I know once we max, that's when it's gonna hurt.
Right.
Dr. Umar, they trying to put him on. I can't. You feel me? And once we get that up, you feel me?
Look at it and say, because your heart is in the right place, your mission is in the right place. Mm-hmm. Do you ever feel like you under-engineered this?
What you mean?
You just didn't think it all the way through. With some of the,
nah.
Well, you do have certain things that's taking place, like the note on the door or little things.
That.
Well,
I don't control getting debanked. I don't control them not returning my calls and emails, deliberately ignoring me. I don't control that.
Well, there's also a side of it to where if they are ignoring you and you know that conversation has been had, that you take the initiative to know, I have buildings over there. Y'all reached out at some point and now y'all ignore me. Of course, you shouldn't have to. They should reach out to you.
And they still ignore it.
What?
Yeah. What? I'm hoping we over that now.
Yeah.
But it's at a point now, because they made it kind of clear that they don't want me there with their behavior. It's at a point where, and I hope it don't go there, where I'm going to have to call all my supporters from around the world
ask you that.
and march on the city. I hope it don't go there. But if they don't stop, I'm going to have to go there. I haven't met with the mayor yet, though. So maybe I need to go there first if this keeps up. I need to talk to him personally, because if he don't intervene, then we go to the streets. I can at least tell the media I went to the top guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I've only communicated with the mayor's chief of staff, and he was no help at all. You know what I mean? He didn't give me no answer as to why I was being ignored, any of that. So he was
That's crazy.
Right? And he's black.
Yeah.
Right? And then the person under him lied and communicated with one of the struggle streamers and said that the city has been in constant contact with me. That was a complete lie. And I got with the chief of staff. I said, you need to talk to him. Not only is he talking to haters on YouTube, which I don't think is professional, he putting out misinformation. If it's one thing that they do that I don't like, aside from trying to sell the school, like if you say, what's the on? They share too much of our information with people who ain't got no business knowing. You feel me? And that's something I'm gonna have to look into with an attorney too as well, because I was told they're not gonna give us are they gonna play 1 million games? I mean, I'm gonna work with them a little bit, but once I get to the point where I'm like, you know what? They don't intend to give us the permit. They're just gonna dog walk us the whole time on people's hope. You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't, you gotta keep going.
Damn.
You can't put a price or a timeline on people's hope.
Huh?
You follow what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't put a price and timeline on it. When the white people was attacking Garvey, black woman stood up and she said, why are you worried about our money?
Man, stop referring to other stuff, nigga, and talk to me directly. Stop always using an analogy and an occasion or something that happened when this happened with the. No, talk to me and you about what the hell is going on right here in front of us. Stop adding other shit and mixing it up, nigga. Is Umar a scammer? Is Umar a scammer? This motherfucker, y'all going crazy. Slim Jones says, is water wet? Gio Roman says, you Googling that? YG said, yes, he is a scammer. Eric Hightower says, no. Charlie Brown says, when somebody tells you you can't put a price on something, they want all your money and the lint in your pocket. Hold on, let's ask her. Hey, Alexa, is Umar Johnson a scammer?
Great news. You could win a $1,000.
Hey, Alexa, stop. Alexa, is Umar Johnson a scammer? Alexa, is Umar Johnson a scammer? Any other time when I say get the likes up, you want to say, hey, Alexa, who is Umar Johnson?
Umar Rashad Ibn Abdullah Johnson, better known simply as Dr. Umar, is an American motivational speaker. Johnson has referred to himself as the Prince of Pan-Africanism.
She won't answer. Hold on. Is Dr. Umar a scammer? Alexa, is Umar Johnson a scammer? She will not answer. Alexa, why won't you answer that question? Alexa, what is Dr. Umar's profession? Bitch. Alexa, who is Dr. Umar Johnson?
Umar Rashad Ibn Abdullah Johnson, better known simply as
Alexa,
Dr.
stop. Alexa, what is the status of Dr. Umar's school?
Sorry, I couldn't find any nearby results.
You couldn't find results for when I asked. What about when I asked, was he a scammer, bitch? Hello? I mean, you said Alexa donated before. That's why she won't respond. That's crazy. Y'all funny as hell. Panhandleism. Panhandleism. Come on, man. Y'all funny. Y'all funny. Listen, y'all, I thank y'all for the 40 likes. I ain't gonna lie. We could do this all day, but I just got back in town. I gotta take care of something. And I gotta get ready for tonight, man. We're gonna watch the game, y'all. If y'all wanna come through. And we're having a game gathering. We're having a parasocial game gathering in the Discord. Everybody's gonna be in there chilling. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they do while the game is on, wherever anybody's at. And we're going to be kicking it, man. So y'all fall through for the game gathering in the Discord, man. I'm going to show some love to the chat. Let me shout out the top 10. Number 1, we got Gregory Bean. Number 2, we got XO Mills. Number 3, we got SPWR Podcast. Number 4, we got Nurse Lady T. Number 5, we got Miss Duval. Number 6, we got Slim Jones McEasy. Number 7, Anonymous. Number 8, Xed. Number 9, Gio Roman. Number 10, Mike from the Ville. And number 11, honorable mention, Eric Hightower, man. Let's go. Shout out to y'all. All right, let me show some love to the chat. Slim Jones say, love you too, brother. Anonymous says, love y'all. No Diddy. Nurse Lady T showing love. Slim Jones say, hey, yo. Gregory Bean say, even Lexa knows the school ain't real. YG with the LOL. Charlie Brown says, Umar done erased him even being a person from Google. You know he a scammer. That's funny than a bitch. That's Charlie Brown, you funny, bro. XS says 2 beeps telling you, hell yeah. Facts, Gregory Bean. I just saw something. What was that? Gio Roman sent 100 for 2 Jews. Let's go. Charlie Brown says, stay safe and be blessed, y'all. Gregory Bean says Alexa wouldn't respond because she's donated reformed looking ass before. Charlie Brown says Alexa is like Umar who? XS says he's always reflecting, and yes, he's a scammer. Scammer. Speakers going hammer. Scammer. Oh, shout out to that dude, whoever channel that is y'all talking about. But hey, man, hold on, man. Can we put our name in his channel? Don't be blowing up no channel over here. We can't put our name over there now. Hold it. Anonymous says, Miss Duval. Oh, Nurse Lady T said he need to calm down. Gio Roman says, we back. XS says he's going out of the country to hide his scamming money and other scammer money. Color money. Y'all know about Plies with that color money situation. Color money. SPWR Podcast says, such a hype man. Them. Hold on. Let me do the Plies color money real quick before we get up out of here. Hold on, man. Y'all know about Plies color money, man. We too close to be 2 niggas. We too close to be two niggas.
We too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now. But let's go. Color money.
Color money was the safe word. He said, color money.
And I don't give a fuck about you touching me again, bro. Color money. Hey, bro. Color money. Listen, though. We too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now. But let's go. Color money. And I don't give a fuck about you touching me again, bro. Color money. Hey, bro.
You could tell it was about to happen, bro. Like you could see it about to happen.
All right, y'all. This Vic Bay on the scene with my bro Moody Green. This a nigga that boom plies on the stage. Moody talk to these niggas, let them know what happened.
That boy Hood, he drinking water out the faucet. No, oh my God, he ain't even get a cup. That motherfucker said, yo, that's crazy.
Like, I told my Southside niggas, I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna try to shake this nigga hand, bro. When I was in high school, his manager fucked with me. So I made my way to the front and shit. So when I got close, security moved me back. Plies called me back to the stage and shit. So I'm like, hey, Plies, man, what's up, bro? I just want to shake your hand, bro. I see my cousin in here pissing with you and shit, bro. I fuck with you, bro. You one of my top 5 favorite artists. That nigga started talking that fuck shit. So I dropped his ass like any real nigga would do. Like, bitch, fuck you, bro. Because you don't fuck with me. Why the fuck I'm gonna fuck with you, bro? I don't give a damn what your record is or how real you is, bro.
That part.
And they're like, hey, man, fly still to this day, bro. If you don't got no understanding, get the fuck out that liquor, bro. Because
and what you got to say to Plies?
Hey, all I got to say to Plies is, hey, man, I still fuck with your music, but how you tried me tonight, bro? I don't fuck with that, bro. I don't think no other nigga gonna fuck with that, bro. So no matter how much blood I got on me, nigga, I bang, bitch. After I get done fighting motherfuckers, that's when I feel shit. When I fight your ass, it's all about my heart and mind, my nigga. So fuck what the fuck you were talking about, because I'm gonna stand up for myself, bitch.
Color money. They did that nigga dirty with the color money.
We too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now. But let's go. Color money.
He was chest to chest. How did he not? Bro, his feet being in the air while color money being said is hilarious. We finna get up out of here though. My nigga say color money.
We too close to be two niggas. We can't be that close now. But let's go. Color money.
Color money. Get him the hell up out of here. Hey man, we'll catch y'all in the Discord. After the stream, if y'all want to chop it up, we'll be in the Discord and chop it up. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Geo Roman, Anonymous, XO Mills. Mel says sooner. Oh, right. Charlie Brown. Slim Jones. Who? Slim Jones. Gregory B. Hold on. Before I get hold on, bro. Hold on. Fan funded. Gregory B went crazy with the $1.99 super chat, the $4.99 super chat, the $9.99 super chat, the $4.99 super chat, another $4.99 super chat, another $4.99 super chat, and another $4.99 super chat. Let's effing go. Shout out to Gregory Bean, man, showing love. Super duper salute, bro. Much love, much appreciation, and much gratitude, man. Thank you, brother. Mean Cuddle, yeah, that did mean Cuddle money the way he got boomed on his shit. X said, what's up with it? Said that boy got Crisco Diddy oil on his face. But that bruh, he looked like a whole different person the way he was swole up after that ass whooping. They did brother dirty, right? They did that brother dirty. SPWR podcast, much love, said super duper salute. Super duper salute to you. Who else we got? We got Miss Uval YG. I said A-Nom. I said Geo Roman Mill. It won't let me go up no more. That's it. Oh, you two, y'all some. Nurse Lady T, Mike from the Ville, man. Shout out everybody. Thank y'all. Anybody who catches the replay, man, much love. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll catch y'all on the next live. Everybody who came through for the live, we appreciate y'all, man. We will be in Chop It Up in the Discord if y'all want to chop it up for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, like my bro said, I reserve the right to be wrong. That's on the room for human error. I never set you out on purpose. Also, in this world of choices, people want to be cats, dogs, men, women, and Crayola crayons, and they weren't born that. We got to respect their choice. So respect mine. I choose to identify as a multimillionaire. I identify as a multimillionaire. And if they got a bathroom for their choice, I need a cash register for mine. Other than that, this is RUMORNATI Network. We out this motherfucker, man. We back in the morning. Hold on, we back tonight in the Discord for the game gathering. So tap in the Discord for the game and be on the lookout in the morning for the live. Let's go.